Top of the morning, y'all. Top of the morning. Most of y'all probably don't see the beginning anyways, but gotta do it. Top of the tops.
Is disputing part of a story that we broke over the weekend. A story about David, the singer David, and the body that was found in his Tesla, that body of Celeste Rivas. And the part of our story that we broke over the weekend was that that the remains of Celeste were partially frozen when they were found in the Tesla. This was back in early September, first week in September, when they discovered this. When David's car had been towed to an LA tow yard. Well, the LAPD captain is saying that the body was not frozen.
Yeah, that was my big thing. Like, bro, how can a car be parked outside in the California summer and have a frozen body still? Like, that just don't make no sense at all. It gets hot as hell out here. It's like over 90 most of the time. Even if the car was in the shade, that shit's gonna catch on fire. Top of the morning, Tech. Yeah, more's starting to come out now, for sure. We're gonna see what's gonna happen soon. I bet you it's gonna be like 2 to 3 of them that get busted. Maybe even a couple more. It's not gonna just be him. It's gonna be like 2 to 3 at least, minimum, I'm saying.
Herein lies the issue. We have a very well-connected source connected to the medical examiner, the LA County medical examiner, which currently has the body. And that source has doubled, tripled, quadrupled, and sextupled down, actually, now, saying that the body was indeed partially frozen when it was received by law enforcement.
That's what I'm thinking, too. She probably OD'd, they probably freaked out, didn't know what to do. I mean, she's a runaway, underage, like, bro, I don't even know why they let her in the dough, you know? Like, why did they let, what is it, Celeste Rivas? Why'd they let CR in the dough? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's gonna be federal probably, because if she's a runaway from Texas and died in LA, like, that's probably gonna be a federal case. It's not, right? Maybe they'll keep it state, but feel like, yeah, I don't know, man. We're all waiting to find out, but it's probably gonna be like 2 to 3 of them at least. And then anybody that had knowledge of it probably get wrapped up and probably catch some kind of charges. It's just been going on forever, bro. When was it? Mid-September they found her? Or into August? What was it? Yeah, no, dude's a weirdo. And you see those Discord shits getting leaked that said he was into like gore videos and all that shit? What a weirdo, man. I never heard of him, but since my kids are young, I asked them when it happened, and both of them have heard of him from being on TikToks and whatever. Louis, get over here and lay down. My dog's being a pain in the ass this morning.
So that's kind of interesting, but the medical examiner is just telling a different story, or at least the sources we have, and we have sources in all camps in this, there's a conflict.
TMZ's source, their sources is crazy, man. They're the first ones to always get the videos. They on it.
Here.
We'd heard that there had been this conflict between
Louis, get over here and lay down.
LAPD and the medical examiner.
There's been tension for several years. But this is kind of interesting.
Come on.
One of the documents at the LA County Medical Examiner's office has an interesting statement. This has to do with trying to fingerprint Celeste's body. It says, the decedent was not live scanned due to waterlogged fingers. Well, that's kind of interesting.
Right. Why would the fingers
be waterlogged?
be waterlogged? Well, certainly if the body had been frozen for quite some time and then is sitting in a bag in this Tesla out in the blazing hot summer sun.
I can't imagine what her body looks like, dude. Poor old girl, man. Like, jeez, bro. Such a disgusting and despicable. The whole thing is just way out.
Yeah, you would imagine that there's going to be some water in that bag.
So there's, you've got to kind of like look at the big picture here. So we told you that even though there has not been a cause or manner of death determined by the medical examiner, and there may not be because of the state of the body, the LAPD is operating under the assumption.
They need to get that guy that was the angel of death, man. They need to get whatever, who did all the tests for them, those bodies. Because they dug bodies up that were buried for like 6 months or a year or something, and they tested all those bodies and found out what were in them.
That this is a homicide and that David is a suspect. And there is an accomplice, they believe, somebody who helped dismember the body. Now, there is a mysterious trip that becomes really important in this case, we're told, that David took to Santa Barbara in the spring of this year, in the middle of the night in a remote area of Santa Barbara County, spent several hours there. We are told the following, that and this is based on sources, that the body wasn't buried, but the strong insinuation that we got was that's where it was dismembered. So what happened to the body between the spring, if this is true, between the spring?
No, it's crazy you say that, Tech, because the other day when my daughter, Sunday night, she had a like a movie party or whatever, where she had like 15 of her friends over. We turned the garage into a little movie theater, and I was setting it up, and I had to use my computer because the projector's Wi-Fi wasn't strong enough to get from the house, so I had to hook it up to my computer because the Wi-Fi is stronger from that. And then as I'm setting it up, I got my, my little tab right here up on the top, and they're reading them, and they were like, who's Discord? ChatGPT, nah. And then one of my daughter's friends was like, someone tried to groom me on Discord. I'm like, oh my God, I'm out of here, dude. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, you got to be careful, man. All these kids online and all these freaking weirdos. It's crazy, bro. Especially with all this technology. It's funny. I was actually going through my fucking Instagram yesterday and going through all like the messages, the requested messages and shit, because it kept telling me I had a bunch of messages. So I went through and deleting them. And I found this one message where it was like, the girl didn't even look underage. She had tattoos everywhere and looked older, but in the thing it wrote, whatever she said, and hit me back quick because my parents looked through my phone. Bro, I just deleted that whole thing real quick. But I bet you that's what people, all these pedo hunters, that's probably what they do to try to get somebody to answer back those. And it said, my parents checked my phone, so answer back quick. Right away, I deleted that shit. Like, what the fuck? Get the hell out of here. But I bet you there's some weirdos out there that would have been like, whoa, what's going on? Fuck, bro. Fucking weirdos.
This year and September when the body was discovered in the car.
Right. I mean, if this just a theory, I think that it would make sense if they went there just to not have a mess, and that's when they dismembered it, and then it was in a freezer for a long period of time.
And then it's funny because right there it shows on the bottom who else they had to send that message to. And they sent it to there was a couple girls I used to work with like 5 years ago that their Instagrams were on there. I'm like, what the helly? But then I was like, damn, like if any of those people looked at this message, they would have seen my fucking shit up there. Like fucking weirdos. But I'm sure everybody gets those little crazy messages where they try to send shit out like that. A lot of them are trying to promote their OF and all other kinds of creepy shit.
And then
it almost points to it must have been frozen. And I understand the LAPD captain is disputing this, but our sources insist 100% it was frozen. And that completely makes
partially
sense. Partially frozen when the body came.
So the LAPD says it
It
wasn't.
also makes sense with the state of
Medical examiner says it
decomposition, right?
was.
I mean, from spring to when it's discovered in September, when the body is discovered, they say it's in a state of decomposition, but the waterlogging, all that stuff indicates frozen at some point, whether
Fucking bastards, this is triple vanilla latte. And this is like the third time this week, well, second time this week, they didn't put no vanilla in my fucking latte, man. I'm gonna have to start taking a sip of it before I leave Starbucks, cause it's still good. It tastes good, but I'd rather have that vanilla in there. Well, they said he had one. You didn't see the pictures of the house? They said he had one of those big Sub-Zero fridges. A lot of the big houses in the Hollywood Hills and all them got like those Sub-Zero fucking fridges.
when they actually pull it out or not, because the state of
Let me pull
decomposition
it
of
up.
a human body from the spring to the summer would be really pronounced. You wouldn't see fingers and things like that, even to live scan in the first place.
Yep.
I don't even want to go as far as saying, yeah, we know it's frozen, because we don't. This is what we're
being told. Right.
We've got sources, in the investigation, and we have told you appropriately.
Like, like the rich houses when they have like these big Sub-Zeros with the double side, and like one side's the freezer, the other side's the fridge. Probably one of those type dillies. And let me see if somebody posted pictures of the house.
Appropriately, I believe, what the nature of our source is in connection to this. But I don't know how you put the dots together, connect the dots of spring, say it's April,
say April,
May, June, July, August. That's 4 months. What happened to the body during those 4 months?
By the way, the
body-
4 warmest months.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Southern
In
California.
Southern California.
And it would start to smell. The fact that
The
it
odor
didn't.
wasn't there, though, according to the tow
The
shop.
odor was
Right,
there.
no, at the tow shop.
The
Right.
odor was
Because
there.
it was
At the tow shop, yeah. Right, but I think remember how long the Tesla was parked on the street? I think that it would have started emitting some sort of, I mean, I'm not a scientist, but some sort of smell before it was eventually towed away.
And obviously, the one thing we can't explain is
I think
how does the body
this
end
is
up in the car?
they
How does
probably
the
went through
body
the house
end
on
up
Zillow or whatever, and I
in
think they're
Tesla?
saying it was a Sub-Zero freezer fridge like
obviously
this.
Someone placed it there, but we can't.
It doesn't
Why
make-
they would have done it
It's really
is
dumb.
And the bottom
Yeah.
on top of that was also
Yeah, I mean, that's when you would have had to, fucking, make it fit, I guess. Feel so bad talking about a young girl, but it's just all in the news, and we just want the answers, bro. Like, if this dude's a freaking weirdo, man, throw this dude in jail and let the inmates deal with him.
or it was dismembered. There's a lot of factors that go into complicating this issue a lot, right? There's the potential freezing, there's the parts all over the place. It's a very, very sad story. At the end of the day, some of these you see like what belongings she had, what she was wearing, things like that.
Right.
So, the one thing that I was told by one of the sources is don't necessarily use logic to try to understand this.
I keeps
don't think you can.
ringing in my head. I remember when you said that, and it's been ringing in my head ever since finding out that the source said that the body was partially frozen. Then that leads me to why was it placed in this car? And I just kept.
I wonder if it was frozen and then they put it in the car so they could tell it was like frozen or whatever, but I wonder if it was like de-thawed by the time they found her. And it's crazy. All these pictures they post of her, she just looks like so innocent, right?
Hearing that in my head, that a lot of this, there's part of this that is not going to make sense.
Right.
Hi, my name is Brianna Nunley from Orlando, Florida. When I heard him say this isn't going to make logical sense, that makes a lot of sense to me as like an independent pop culture journalist, because when you hear the way that fans are speculating about this death and this loss for the family, a lot of it goes back to the lyrics, his music videos, and how
Have we heard
he
from
makes
the
it very
mom?
clear in his songs what he did to her. But unfortunately, when we're
Fucking
reporting
creep.
this in the ethical and appropriate way, we can't say the obvious that everyone is already saying online.
Yeah, there's a difference between what people online are thinking and theorizing and what the actual facts
Top of the morning,
are,
quick.
or even just the information that we can report. So, two different things.
And then here, now I guess LA courts are sealing parts of the case. I mean, it's hard to get files from California courts because they're not public. He's made a lot of videos, bro. He's fucking ran it up. Top of the morning, Snoop.
Is now being described as a murder investigation, according to the Los Angeles Times. The LAPD obtained a court order blocking the release of the medical examiner's records in the case, records that could determine her cause of death.
In those documents, the Times reports that a detective characterizes the probe as an investigation into murder for the first time. Sandra Mitchell live in Hollywood with more on the bombshell development. Sandy.
Micah and Cher, all along, the LAPD has said they would not classify this as a homicide, at least until they had the results of the coroner's report. Well, it now appears that they do know the cause of death. They're keeping it a secret, and for the first time are referring to this as an investigation into murder. Tonight, as the LAPD zeroes in on possible suspects in the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, investigators have obtained a court order to keep the autopsy report in the case secret.
Which tells me that the findings are there. They know the report is complete.
Former LAPD detective Moses Castillo tells KTLA that still means the cause of death could be determined or undetermined.
The reason why they don't want to release that piece of information is because then it tells the suspect or suspects involved what's out there, and they definitely don't want them to know what's out there.
11 weeks after the teen was found dead in the trunk of a Tesla owned by singer David, LAPD is withholding information. They have not made any arrest or commented publicly on the case, and now they are concealing the possible cause of death, a move criticized by the LA County Chief Medical Examiner. In a statement, he said, "The practice of security holds is virtually unheard of in other counties. We are dedicated to serving our community with full transparency. However, the law precludes us from doing so while the court order remains in this case." There have been some wild media reports about the case, including that the victim's body was partially frozen when she was found, something Castillo says the commanding officer for the LAPD Robbery Homicide Division has denied.
He's quoted as saying, "It's in the summer." I mean, she's been out there for weeks. It's to think it was frozen doesn't even make sense.
The girl's body was found in September and the Tesla impounded at a Hollywood tow yard. Defense attorney Mark Garagos, who is not connected to the case, says police now are investigating a trip that David took to a remote area of Santa Barbara County around the same time they believe Rivas Hernandez died.
They believe that they have triangulated locations which are very interesting to their investigation, which has allowed them to at least try to put a circle around.
I mean, maybe they're trying to hide it because everyone's so interested in it or something. I don't know, man. My bad. I'm trying to sell my piece online on my Glass Pass. I got a shit ton of glass that I have. And this dude's got giving me like 21 questions, dude. First, he was like, did it come with a dome? This was one of the first skateboard rigs Nico Cray made. And then I was like, no dome. And then I was like, it comes with the Pelican case. Then he's like, how big is the Pelican case? And now he's like, well, how big is the piece? And I'm like, bro, you're killing me, Smalls. But so we're gonna listen to this and let me just fucking send this guy a tape measure picture with the piece, and I wonder what question this guy's gonna have next.
The various people who may or may not have more information.
So again, the big development in this case tonight, for the first time, LAPD apparently referring to this as a murder. We're live tonight in Hollywood. I'm Sandra Mitchell, KTLA 5 News. Sharon, Micah, back to you.
Damn, bro. So hopefully they fucking do something about this shit quick, man. This shit is getting crazy. Oh, I was gonna point out this. They need to hire this guy.
The back and forth continues. An LAPD official.
Because this is a guy that solved the Angel of Death case or whatever the hell he was called out of Glendale. But right here, I think Anderson recalls the Michael Pete, then president. They give the guy a shout out in here, but he has like a badass. Oh, I think it's just the name of it. Yeah, they need to call this guy, Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory, Science and Technology. This dude's a badass, bro. This guy can find out anything that's going on in anybody. Because they dug up it's kind of fucked up, but they dug up a bunch of the dead bodies that this dude, Angel of Death, supposedly killed. And they got a bunch of answers. So I'm sure, like, why hasn't LAPD reached out to this badass that could figure everything out? Supposedly he created like a bunch of different ways to figure shit out. Yeah, I don't know, man. They got to do something, bro. They're probably just trying to get an airtight case and, you know, just make sure that the dude has no wiggle room, I'm guessing. Let me send this guy a picture so I can see what questions he's going to ask next. But this shit's badass, huh? Fucking skateboard rig, Nico Cray. Yeah, I got a bunch of fucking badass glass because I bought this smoke shop from this dude, Wicked Sands. I don't know if you ever heard of Wicked Sands. This dude, Kevin. Nico Cray. Here, let me show you his Instagram, bro. Nico Cray's a badass, dude. He started blowing glass with his dad when he was like 6 years old. Yeah, a rig, dab rig, but pipe, I guess. He started blowing glass with his dad when he was like 6 years old. And the dude is just a beast, man. I did a glass show with him at my store that I had a long time ago. He has a show in Tucson with Karsten Carlisle. He did a show with Salt. Look at this. This is like the DMT toad, right? And then he's been making a bunch of these dragons lately. This dragon's badass, dude. Nico Cray's a beast. Top of the morning, Christian. I mean, look at some of the stuff he be making, bro. Like, look at this, bro. Homeboy is a beast. And they're like pretty much identical. Like, you got to have skills to be able to make glass. And when you do a series like this, make them all super identical. You got to have some skills, bro. There's then he started putting like different heads on them. There's one where he put a Frenchie head on it. See, this is like the most recent one I think he made, but he turned it in so it has the female fitting. It's funny. My old partner used to, he would hit up artists and he'd be like, how long did it take to make? Because he would try to like figure out how much to like pay him or how much they should charge. And smart glass blowers will say 30 years, 20 years, 15 years, because that's how long it took them to get the skill to make it, which is, a smart answer. But, bro, just look at the stuff Nico be making, man. Like, to be able to make stuff like this, bro, you got to have some skills. Lou, you're being a pain in the ass. Being a pain in the ass, dog. This is a Krunkelstein. I don't know. Any of y'all like dab or been into glass? Look at this one, bro. This shit. Fuck, I don't know, man. He's being a pain in the ass. Because his bark has been hoarse. Remember me telling you about it? And he's had like gas that smells the same for like 3 weeks. So I did a telehealth appointment 2 days ago. And today the antibiotics and the steroids, the prednisone and all that should be here. So hopefully I can get him fixed, like back to normal. Because he's still eating normal, still playing with the other dogs, still acting completely normal. Just been drooling a little bit, stinky gas, and a hoarse bark, and then his lymph nodes are a little swollen. So hopefully the antibiotics and whatever can clean it up. Look at that little AK, or Uzi. But yeah, this dude pretty much made that rig I just showed you guys. Fucking beast, man. He started off making all these sharks back in the day. That was like his claim to fame at first. We're making these sharks. Yeah, glass is super expensive. I got into it because I had a smoke shop, and then I bought this store from this guy, and I inherited all his glass. And then it was a good run, but once all the glass artists got started, like once social media got big and all these artists can just sell direct, the store owners kind of get pushed out the way. And it's like, say you buy this rig, and if it don't sell in the first month or two, people like just really don't want to buy it. Like if someone comes in your store and they see it once, and then they come back 2 months and they see it again, it's already like old news kind of. So the glass game is just super weird. When I had my shop and everything, I did think about learning how to blow glass, but I don't know. Just wasn't really my thing. Sometimes I think back like, damn, should I? That would have been a good extra hustle. Just set up my garage and fucking make shit. I don't know what he's charging nowadays, but I'm assuming these are at least a couple stacks easily. I think that skateboard rig, I think I paid like $700 for it, and that was like 10 years ago. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of these are like, look at this one, bro. Look how clean it is and just perfect. No burnout marks. Super smooth. And then it looks like he got a kid. It looks like he's doing super good. He got a couple badass dirt bikes. Got his kid the little electric bike. I mean, looks like he's killing it if you ask me. But see, this is a picture of him back in the day working with his pops. So he'd been learning how to blow glass since he was a youngster. Yeah, if I would have learned fucking 10, 12 years ago, oh, I'd be killing it right now. And then with the blowing glass, a big part of it is you go take the classes. And I seen they're doing an art show next month, and then he's doing $800 a head art class. But they'll teach you how to do stuff. And you could sit there and practice all the time. But if someone teaches you the method, and it's all steps. It's like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And then after that, you just keep practicing. But if you pay the money and take the classes, you can definitely get the skills that you need. That's the best way. Yeah, but that it's about soft glass, right? See, soft glass and boro glass are two different things. Let me see if I can get a quick answer for you. Soft glass. Because in Washington, there's like a museum, and up there they do a lot of soft glass. There's like a college, soft glass versus boro glass. See, soft glass they make with those big long blow tubes and they spin it around. And boro glass they do with the torch right here. See, this is all like soft glass shit. Nah, that really didn't give you the gist that I was looking for. Yeah, but soft glass is a little different than boro. And you can't mix the two at all. Yeah, some people do some badass shit with the soft glass. It's just hard to get like super technical and make all that shit like Nico does. Soft glass is more like yeah, boro's for pipes and shit for sure. I mean, there's soft glass bongs, but they don't really like, you ever heard of that company Dark Side from back in the day? Let me see. Like these are soft glass for sure. Like all shit like this is all soft glass. This is all soft glass type shit. But there was a brand back in the day called Dark Side, and bro, they killed it, man. They were one of the, like right before Jerome Baker and all that. And then Jerome Baker came out after Dark Side, and when Jerome Baker first came out, it changed the game too. I wish I had some of my old JBs from back in the day. Most of them probably got taken by the cops or something. Yeah, a lot of that too. If you got to make it, and with boro, you got to put it in the kiln and let it heat up evenly, and then turn the kiln off and let it cool evenly. Then it will be a lot stronger than if you don't cool it right. It'll have what do they call it? Fragile spots. That's the easy way to say it. And last thing you want is have like fragile spots. You want it to be solid through the whole thing. It's been a minute since I've been in the glass game, so I'm forgetting all the technical fucking names. But yeah, I mean, glass, it makes some badass shit for sure. Bro, LA County Jail's been fucking cracking off, huh? I don't know if you guys follow any of the little pages. Have you guys been hearing all the dudes talk about that dude K5? Look what they did to this dude in the county jail. Could you imagine being in the county jail and getting hogtied like this? I'd be scared for my life, bro. If you haven't, please hit the little thumbs up like button for me. That shit, it does way better when we get those likes up. It advertises it to more people. But look what they did to this dude K5. I think this is maybe an older video. But bro, imagine being hogtied in the county jail with a bunch of your enemigos. I'd be scared for my life.
What? What are you talking about, nigga? We got for that hard card, nigga. We got for that hard card. Yeah. This what we do to niggas. Tie these niggas up.
Please don't tell me they put peanut butter in the buns.
We got for that hard card, nigga. We got for that hard card. Yeah.
And what do you think they did to his ass after this video? You think they just left him there, or you think they fucking tortured him some more? It said this is not C-Star, but it says it's K5. I don't know, is K5 the same dude as C-Star? I have no idea. This 21 question podcast be fucking putting everything out there. Yeah, that's where like the joke comes from, but I think they do it to other people too. But man, fuck, man. Hang it up, right? If you got fucking people doing this kind of shit to you, bro, hang it up. This whole gang shit just for the birds, right? Like, Well, I don't know why these guys all look at it like it's the coolest thing. This ain't the county jail, but good try.
This what we do to niggas. Tie these niggas up.
I mean, yeah, I guess they got sweats and shoes on, so yeah, they're right. This ain't the county jail. This is probably like a dorm in prison somewhere.
Hey, what you talking about, nigga? We got that hard card. Nigga. We got that hard card. Yeah. This what we do to niggas. Tie
Bro.
these niggas up.
I'm trying to see if in the comments they say who it was. Watch, but look at this dude. Let's look at this dude's page real quick. Is that whack? No, I don't know. But I guess this is footage from all the dudes trying to come into the Baddies event the other day. The dudes that came with Krishan.
Police out here, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, nigga on Bryson, we was at the front door. You got them not trying to let a nigga in. On peace down, nigga. You got extra security, nigga. LAPD security.
Schoolyard's in here.
Dead homies. You nigga.
Play that.
Not playing
Real nigga shit. That's what she do. She just
Schoolyards run LA. School crib. We don't approve. You're not getting in.
But it's crazy, man. All these antics, something's gonna happen, right? Like, you can't just keep going hard like this without something happening. And Blueface, you on parole or probation. I'm sure your probation officer's watching all this shit.
You bang?
Oh, this was funny. You see this? This dude claimed his hood and this lady took flight on his ass. Boom!
Oh my God! Oh. Wait.
Homegirl ain't playing, huh?
Oh my God! Oh.
Are you trying to squabble with her? Fucking holy moly, dude.
But I know it's gonna be some after.
Oh, you see, B Brazy didn't get stabbed, I guess, and he got a whole video talking about it. Let's look a couple more. All right, let me see. Let's see if we can find a B Brazy video talking about nothing happened to him.
I'm a normal person. You already.
You know I'm familiar with the who's thug life. I just tweaked on a couple of them motherfuckers. Nigga keep stepping how you stepping. G.O.D.
Yeah, homeboy had no squabble, right? And it's like I said before, like, I ain't never gonna hit my wife, kids, family members that are women, but bro, if some broad out on the streets try to take flight on me, I'm gonna drop her ass real quick, right? Especially if she's bigger than me. Oh, man. If she's smaller, you know, I might tie her up, push her away, but if she's bigger than me, fuck. Yeah, I mean, that's what they said. He got a DP, but homeboy ain't tripping, bro. He's already back online.
Big nigga, fan of your gangster, nigga. Love the principles you stand on. Free the real, fuck the rest of them.
Hey, man, you already know. Man, tapping on the who's, man, we going crazy. GM. Hey, look, I ain't starting nothing. I don't want no problems. GM. But I know it's gonna be some after this. Look, dead homies. I see what's going on the net, you know what I'm saying? On lanes. It's crazy how I'm so much for real when I just let it play out, gang. I ain't worried about it. I'm not about to be going back and forth for no people. Come on, gang. I'm Bay Brazy. Yanked on, wrote it up off your okay, yeah. If that's what you say, I did it. But same room, same person, same thing going on. Look though, but since like I said, everything I do, say,
Everything I do for you.
Ever gonna be on lanes, I stand on it. Dead homies. I'm not worried about if I get smacked for it. I'm not worried about what happened for it, gang. It is what it is. I'm blood. That's the difference between me and the next person. Hood. I'm a stand on it. Whatever come with it, just come with it, gang. On the hood. But I really bounce on here. Hold on. I really just bounced on here on lanes because for the people on Bloods,
It's funny. They got that small ass window in the back of the cell and getting a little sun.
Sick how one person can say something and on lanes, people so money hungry that bad.
I was busted with the dude Time Bomb from Lanes. Bro, that was my boy, bro. He lived right below me. We worked in the back in PIA together. But that was my boy, dude. Anytime I come across one of these dudes, I always ask about him. But then they're like, bro, there's a bunch of Time Bombs. I'm like, fuck, I don't know which Time Bomb it was. I just remember that was my boy, bro. We got along great. That was the fucking homie, bro. We used to joke and talk shit all the time.
That people just posted like to post a lie saying that on the internet saying I got stabbed, that ain't right.
And then my other homie, I only remember like a few of them because it's been so long. But my other homie was this dude, Ray from Cedar Block. He had all day, he had life. We worked behind the wall together too. That was the homie, bro. I think about that dude often, man. Because we used to just chop it up and fucking bullshit all day back behind the wall.
It's like, damn, you chasing it. You want the money that bad on the hood? You lying on somebody? That's the difference between the who's, dead homies. And that's why I said when you tap in on the who's, don't tap in on nothing else. Cause on GM, they gonna give you fake content.
Yeah, all days when you got life.
Shut it. But he gave you 1.5. Bop, on 9th Street. On L's. Send my nigga Flame in the L game. Come on now. Hey, you say you gave you 1.5? Slide that. Blow that down. Yeah, get it open. GM did it, nigga. Damn, 109th Street. Like I said though, people cat, rap, you shouldn't listen to nobody videos. Dead homies. Hey, Flame, what's happening? Yo, tell that nigga rolled it. Let's roll. Tell that nigga rolled it. Let's roll this up. Hey, you got tobacco? Smash? Slide it.
I'm sure the police are watching all this shit. And he's like, you got tobacco?
Yeah, but like I said though, on Blush, don't listen to nobody pages. I done seen everybody, and this is how it should be though, on Lanes. I done seen everybody post fake content. Them rap, that's fake content.
I mean, everyone's preying on B-Bray's downfall, though. Because he'd be online talking shit all the time. I'm sure a bunch of people preying on his downfall. But he got like 5 life sentences, right?
I wrote it off the yard. You might as well just smoke me on the yard. I'm saying. That's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I bet you maybe he's such a menace that the police are like, bro, just let him sit in his cell and make videos, because if he's sitting in his cell making videos, that's less time of him out in the yard politicking. Yeah, B-Bray's just bicking back being boo for sure.
Nowhere.
Bicking back being boo, making videos on the bell.
I supposed to. Dead homies. And the difference between me.
Bicking back being boo, making videos on the bell.
When they got breaking. Hey. Matter of fact, like I said though, I say this while the homies at my door. All these YouTubers is false. All these Migos, they doing false shit. Everybody that posted something and said, there's something wrong with me, dead homies is cat. But since they put it out there, you know what's going on. On Bloods, nigga, it's like,
No, yeah, and we looked up his social blade yesterday. He's probably making a cool 4 or 5 grand a month off this. I mean, you can't knock the hustle. 4 or 5 grand behind the busted, bro. That's good
Take
money.
everything I do. I'm GM with my
I just wonder, like, are the IRS going to come for him after he got a couple years of 1099s? Or you think he's going to file taxes from behind the wall? Or whoever set up his AdSense, because he'd be smart if he set his AdSense up in his own name since he's busted. But say if he had his old lady set up the AdSense, they're going to have to pay taxes, bro. And that's where it gets a little tricky.
Hey, right here. Hey, Blaine.
Yeah, either got to go South Central or fucking the prison system.
Everything I do, I take with my head up and I say, I'm going to agree to it. GM. So I ain't even tripping. That's that. Again, I don't go into too much of what's going on today on here, especially with me, GM. You will hear about it.
I know, he put it in his
later.
kids' fucking social.
Where I can say you should have fixed it or something. GM. Fuck. But look, but for my whole soldiers, my members.
Yeah, who is the blood version of Crip Mac?
Video in the thing.
I don't know. None's coming to my mind off the top.
What really goes down, we're really having all the things.
But personally, like me doing time, the Bloods are way easier to get along with, bro, because back in the day, there wasn't a whole lot of them. Like, say you hit the dorm, I mean, I don't really have, like, an exact number, but say you hit the dorm, bro. There's 100 dudes in the dorm. Bumpton G, you know? Hell yeah, I fuck with G, you know, bro. He's cool. But even, bro, there's paperwork on that fool, too. It's kind of crazy. I'm surprised it never came out, but if you check Reddit, you could find it. Yeah, I guess King Pill a little bit, but he's from Pomona, like way outside. He's not... Pomona's pretty active, but it's not like South Central at all. But say you hit the dorm, there's like 100 dudes in there. There might be 6 white boys. 4 of them are going to be fucking crackheads. They're going to be a shit ton of essays, paisas, and then there's always going to be way more Crips than Bloods. So I always kind of felt like the Bloods and the white boys, we kind of shared the same, not pain, but there would be way less Bloods than Crips, and there would be way less white boys than essays. So, yeah, it would always be that. But, bro, the best, if you want a good bunkie to pass time, man, get you a good black homie as a bunkie that can talk shit, bro. You'll be chopping game all day. A lot of the essays try to act like they're too cool for school, especially when there's a bunch of them. And then, you know, so you come across some good white boys every once in a while, but a lot of them in LA County jail are fucking just like homeless crackheads.
Things. It's sad. It's just sad how y'all try to compare y'all what y'all got going on with me from the streets. Gang, we ain't got no comparing. First of all, I'm in jail. Second of all, I'm dead homies. You use all the next people content on Bloods. You ain't got your own emotion going on, your own life going on. You reacting to people's stuff, all that. Like it's cool. I respect it.
It's expensive out here though, quick, for sure, man. It's overpriced as a motherfucker.
The gang that's feeding the tilt in the hood.
If I got rich, I mean, I'd have to stay here because my kids are going to school and, you know, they're not going to want to they get mad at me if I packed them up and moved. But if I didn't have the kids and I was making a lot of money, bro, I'd be out of here. I'd be either Texas or Florida, somewhere where you keep most of your money. Because nowadays with the internet, you could be anywhere. Like at one point, you kind of had to be in the city to get the new shit, the clothes and whatever. But nowadays with the internet, bro, you can be anywhere and still order shit.
I done seen somebody post about me for a month straight, all negative stuff. But I see a couple views and I'm like, on lanes, me get a little BS crumbs.
But the one thing about SoCal is
damn, baby Brazy,
good weather year round, so you can pretty much, and that's why I like the skating game, a lot of BMX dudes, a lot of shit, you can skate pretty much year round. That's why a lot of skaters are out here.
Oh, hells. All my old soldiers for sure supposed to bounce off whoever page saying negative stuff. Dead homies, you don't need to hear about them from me.
Yeah, they got some whack ass gun laws, that's for sure.
Nothing going on. I record
Top of the morning,
program,
Dante.
GM, come back, blow it down, go crazy. Dead homies, pop hot, you know what I'm saying? That's what goes on. Bloods got dough, they hating on me. All the YouTubers on here hating on me.
B Brazy has definitely got better at talking to the camera though, huh? Remember at first, bro, it was like you had to like read between the lines to fucking understand what he was saying. He's definitely gotten way better at explaining shit.
All the people, I ain't even, let me stop saying the YouTuber. There's people, period, on Bloods. I don't understand it. Like, nigga in jail going crazy. But I wanted to say something, like I wanted to take the time though on 109th Street Riders and be serious though, and say this though. First of all,
what'd the blind couple do to you? Don't they hit you with the stick?
I start talking about what already happened. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no problem with getting up on here on GM talking about my life, talking about on Bloods I put blood, I knocked blood out, or I knocked, or he squad with me, or he got up on me on Bloods. Yo, on B-Face, you better. This is the thing on Bloods.
Yeah, they don't got Wi-Fi, but most prisons, top of the morning, B-Meds. Most of them got cell service. And I've always kind of wondered that too, because wouldn't you think that they would put a cell signal scrambler and then give all the police the Wi-Fi code or some shit? Because if they put a cell signal scrambler, then all these guys would be asked out. But maybe there's too many guards there that just don't want that shit or something. It's kind of crazy that they haven't figured out a way to put a stop to that yet. But then I bet you when they sit back and look at it, like, yeah, they don't want them having phones. But I'm sure when they got phones, there's probably way less drama going on. Because even think about it. Say you got the phone in the cell, you're not going to want to be doing anything to bring any heat to the cell. Because you don't want them coming and tearing up your cell, taking your shit. And phones are like, what, $2,000, $3,000, they say? So you get that phone taken, unless you got rich homies, bro, you're going to have to be coming up with that money to get another one. Oh, I hate road ragers, Dante. I hate them, man.
It's like where I was at. First of all, you know what I mean? Damn, where I was going with it. I said, oh yeah. I'm dead homies. First of all,
have you seen that that flock to ball guy? When he did the video about B Brazy, he put the little white stuff in the fucking front of his hair. I mean, that's a good idea, but I got to get some motion first.
it's like this. Anything I do on lanes, I'm always gonna stand on it. I don't understand how somebody on the people's on the streets mad at what I got going on. Dead homies. You got. It's even niggas.
I mean, bro, look at the views fucking B Brazy got on this one, bro. 42,000 views in 12 hours. B Brazy going up. That's why they're hating on you, player partner. They're hating on you because you getting views.
Out there worried about who I'm like dealing with and all that, like GM.
Yeah, it seemed like Jefe be jumping the gun sometimes on his content, huh? He wants to be the first one to put something out, and then I ain't gonna say all the time, but lately he's put a few things out that been wrong, huh?
Off the yard on 109th Street, 10 Nino. Fuck. Said people mad I posted. I post dough on here. People mad I pop it on here. You shouldn't have did that weird shit that you did on lanes.
Yeah, he's a trip.
And call no real gang members, no, or he a mark with you on Bloods.
It's like you're not an internet guy, but you're on the internet all day. Like, And then he always talks about the comments and what they got to say, but then says he doesn't read them.
I done got on here and said some real members, and I done said, oh, I got down with him and on the dead homies. I ain't say nothing bad about him. Didn't call him by his name. I keep everything real on here on blood. That's the difference. GM, I'm not talking about what the next person told me, or I'm not reacting off somebody because I seen Wooty Whoop do it. I said I was right there. Exactly. This is what happened on Bloods. It's my life, and this is how I'm telling it. Dead homies. As long as I don't lie on Bloods, I'm a stand on it, and on GM, I'm ready to get smoked over. Dead homies, cause for sure I'm smoking something. If it has to. I'm with all that.
That's funny. What's bullet? The bullet that they shoot?
Chill. Said, blowing it down, talking to my peoples, GM. I said, how long I'm gonna let this go on? My bro just called me and said, bro, you viral as hell. I said, I deactivated my page.
These Dante?
He said, bro, you gonna let him just keep blah, blah, blah. I said, on the dead homies, I ain't tripping. Cause
someone needs to get on AI and have him make a Aunt Hefe looking like a bullet.
That's why you don't.
AI would do that shit quick.
Listen to somebody that lied to him. That's what's going on.
Mikey the one be making all those shit. Mikey needs to do it.
Dead homies. So I say tap in on the whole souls when you tap in. Don't tap in on nothing else. On Bloods, and that's why I said it. That's it. That's why I blow it down. I chill. I buy Grenades and Winnax on the set. That's why I'm a good person on Bloods and weirdos, bad people. That's why I go shopping for the kids, and I go crazy. And on Blood Gang, I do the Thanksgiving things with the peoples. And
There's gonna be someone that feels some type of way on tech.
All the kids around me love me, and even if they act crazy with me, still get what they want. I'm done. Hold on, let me make this wig. Hey, Smash, what's happening, Neil?
You gotta make his little Lucy, his wig.
What happened? Nigga,
Pretty much you roll, I'm sure some of y'all know, but you roll up the toilet paper really, really tight, make a long string.
I'm rolling a booty nigga.
It's crazy, bro. He be putting all this on camera. But I bet you they'd rather have him in his cell making videos than out fucking around on the yard. But see, right there, you make the little wick, the toilet paper, you roll it up really tight, and then you light the end and you put it by the vent, the air vent, because you got one that blows in and then one that like kind of sucks out. So you put the one that sucks in, and then it'll keep it burning all day, and then you can use that to light your doobies or your cigs or whatever.
I'm in jail. I go crazy. I spend for sure $100 plus a day.
I think he was talking to his neighbor through the vent, because the cells that are back to back, the tube comes down and then you got the vent and you can see each other through the vent.
Homies, a day, when you think about that, that's a lot of money a day. You live like you're on the I'm a normal person. I'm not bragging enough. I just talk about my life and say it, and then I'll be like, damn, that shit be sounding crazy. It sound like a movie, man. That's why they own me like that?
Well, I mean, bro, you got like 4 or 5 life sentences and he went on like a murder spree. No wonder we all want to hear from you, B. Braze. But I think he killed like a couple innocent people. I think some of them were rivals, but I think a couple of them were like innocent people. I mean, sometimes depending, like it all depends on the fucking CEOs in the building. Like if they're cool and they fuck with you, they'll kind of let you go in and out. But back in the day, they would pop the doors and you'd have to close the door yourself. But then about the time I was coming home, they were switching all the cells to be automatic, to where the guard up in the tower, he controls them. So he opens it and he closes it rather than them just popping the door and then you're in control. But most of the COs, they're not trying to make waves or be assholes. Some of them are. But I'm sure if they're like, hey, pop the cell, he wants to come out. Usually they'll let you in your cell for show. But normally they pop the doors like when day room starts or yard starts or whatever the case may be. No, for sure. Imagine being in there forever. Like after I went, like for a while after, I was like, bro, would never want to walk that yard for the rest of my life, bro. I'd rather go out caught by suicide or whatever. But then once I had kids, I started thinking a little different. I mean, obviously I don't do anything to go away and do life or whatever. But then once I had kids and the wife, well, you know, the wife would probably leave me at that point, but you would want to see your kids grow up, whether you're in there or not. So at that point, I started thinking, like, you know what? I guess I would rather walk circles on this yard for the rest of my life and be able to see my kids grow rather than fucking go out fucking suicide by cop or whatever.
I'm like, they don't even sound true. You ain't never yanking like that. You. Oh, Bloods. And then y'all got me to the point where I'm trying to throw in shit that I got my ass whooped and all that. I'm trying to think of stuff. Now, I'm trying to think of bad stuff because I said on Bloods, nigga. You said what? They're gonna have
You just got a little, they're shooting him the tobacco.
ugly ass. Here go that bullshit. Here you go. Here you go with that bunkie. There you go with them sticks. That stick shit again.
I wonder, does B-Brazy got kids? I wonder if he does. Has he ever talked about it?
That's why you got the regular for your butt naked, you hear me?
Oh, blood.
It work like that. Hey, just give me some wax so I can take mine in here.
Now they're talking about wax. Yeah, it used to be like, you know, the top of the toothpaste container, you know, when you screw it out, the little top on there, that little thing. Back when I was there, it was like $5 to $8 a cap. And then once wax got out, they started switching to do the wax. And then pretty much, my homie was telling me that they heat up the wax in the electric outlet, get it warm, and then they put the wax on the paper clip when it's hot and take hits that way. And wax, wax goes a lot further than flour, that's for damn sure.
But anyways, oh, Bloods.
Yeah, it's day room out there for sure.
They get bad at me. Other people's. Sad.
Because this is the exact same cell layout that I was in right here. This is a normal 270 pop-up. Level 3 and 4 are cells. Level 1s and 2s are dorms.
They get bad at me because
I'd rather be level 3 all day. Level 4 get a little crazy. But fucking last thing I'd want to do is a fucking year or two living in a goddamn dorm, bro. Like, hell no, man. Fuck that. You got way too many personalities in a dorm. At least in a cell, you just got your cellie, and that's really it.
What the fuck with your girlfriend? I don't want her. Dead homie.
Yeah, that's his home right there. That's what they call the pad.
I got mine.
See, you can even see when he moves around, he got a little flat screen TV, clear. Back when I was there, they didn't have flat screen yet, so it was like a normal fucking 13-inch tube TV. I wonder how many dudes in there still rocking the tube TVs versus the guys that have the flat screens.
You know what I'm saying? They talking about, they get over here. They talking about females. I didn't been through every,
Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture of them.
I'd be mad too, nigga cracking like that. Like, damn, nigga, you in jail. Nigga, you supposed to be in a hole. Said you supposed to be bad at that. You're never supposed to look that good. I'm on the streets. You're never supposed to take it how you take it.
Yeah, bro. This is exactly it.
On Blood, shout out to
this is the TV I had right here.
On Bloods, all
these ones
and all these people that.
Yep, exactly, bro. Right here on the side, this is what they look like.
Bloods, you look stupid.
But now they're all these flat screens.
On 412.
Yeah, I think mine look like like this with the little bubble back.
Whatever gonna happen is gonna happen. But the bad stuff, so it's crazy how I had to convince y'all that I'm the good peoples, but it's so easy for everybody to post the bad stuff about you. Dead homies.
Yeah, then now they're all like
already
this,
messed
like
me. That's why I
flat
said
screens
I'ma
from
fall
what you
back
see
on
in the
YouTube. Long
pictures
you need to
nowadays.
Be on here. Long you need to be on here. Made 10 bands this month. 109th Street Robbers. Off popping it.
Wow. Did he just say he made 10 bands this month?
Saw that I'm the good peoples, but it's so easy for everybody to post the bad stuff about you. Dead homies. That's
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure they could leave their cell if it's not locked down. 23-1 is that's like the shoe. Like, yeah, like, cause you got a level 1, level 2, level 3, which is cell, level 4 cell, level 4 180 cell, and then after that, like ad seg and the shoe. I think they're supposed to give you an hour a day out on the little fucking small ass yard that's caged in, like the dog kennels they call it. But yeah, that's like max where you get 23-1.
That's already messed me. That's why I said I'm gonna fall back on YouTube. Long you need to be on here. Long you need to be on here. Made 10 bands this month.
You hear that? He said he made 10 bands this month, bro. 10 bands from a cell? I'd be on my goddamn phone all day too.
109th Street Robbers. Off popping it. You know what I'm saying? It's already Christmas. My Christmas money already set on GM. I ain't even.
I mean, fuck, yeah, right? I'd be happy with 10 bands out here on the streets. Getting 10 bands from a cell? Jeez. But like I said, bro, who's paying these taxes? Because you know that 1099 is coming, and I think B. Brazy only started doing YouTube this year, so he hasn't even got to the point where the tax comes. Hopefully he put it in his own name, because if he put it in his old lady's name or something, they're going to hit him for those taxes.
Tripping on Bloods. I don't care if people make bad comments talking about, oh, you in jail and all that. Okay, this is my life. It ain't yours. You ain't gotta live it. You ain't gotta live it, gang. So, I don't get on here looking for no sympathy. Denver Avenue. I don't get on here looking for no handouts. I'm not with none of that. I'm on Bloods. So, dead homies. I don't get on here calling people names unless.
I mean, I guess you're right? Just keep running it up because. But what they will do maybe is, wouldn't they hit up YouTube and what do they call that? Like take his money from YouTube? What do they call that when they take the money out of your check? Like when you get a judgment or whatever?
Zork. JM, C-Mac, and all them people I seen do Zork shit. I'm standing on Zorks. Blood. I'm not talking about.
Oh, well, I mean, if he's Garnish, yeah, Garnish. Fuck, I don't know. I guess we'll find out, because I bet you I'll make a video at that point when it happens.
People hoods on here. I'm talking about the people on Bloods. If it was for y'all, I'd probably throw your hood in there and say, with them niggas, yeah. But I'll bring up names and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep doing it. On Damo.
My Damus, Keyways, and my Doogoos.
Doing it. I'm sad.
Yeah, because when they do their, like, in county jail, whenever, you know, they say good night. I forget what the essay say, but the black homies say, one love to my Damus, Doogoos, and my Keyways. No, my Damus, Keyways, and my Doogoos. And the Damus are the Bloods, the Keyways are the Crips, and the Doogoos is, like, Swahili for, like, non-affiliate or whatever. And then the Woods say, it's kind of fucking, we got a lame one. They're like, can I get a wood night? And then, you know, you hear like the 4 Woods in the building say, wood night. And then the essays, I forget what they say, but bro, the whole dorm goes off when they say theirs. You're like, damn, there's a lot of you motherfuckers in here.
Keep pushing for the people to be good peoples. Stay always saying the same thing about kids on the set. Kids is good peoples on the hood. I'm stay saying, I mean, Denver Ave. God love, small love. So, I said, Bloods, they get it mixed up though on here.
All right, we pretty much got the gist of it, huh? All right, so you seen this one? Spody Face has responded about 4 Extra and the DC Baby Draco shit.
I'm gonna address this one time.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'm sure you'll make a video about it when we get there or when we get to that point.
I mean, one time only, since everybody want to run content on my name or flood my DMs or my comment section asking how can 4Extra stab me in the back like that.
Well, you seen Spody Face unfollowed 4Extra.
Or how can 4Extras take a person's side who he hardly even know of his own flesh and blood, or, you know, basically commit the ultimate treason? That's a question I simply can't answer. You know, y'all gotta ask that man that. I'm not gonna get too deep into that and all that, but I will.
What's talking?
I will say about the situation is, a lot of people don't have morals and standards. You know, they'll sell their soul for anything, homie, and that's just the God's honest truth.
No, I was telling you, I bet you DC Baby Draco paid 4Extra when they went and did that last little video. I doubt 4Extra is getting on there to do anything for free.
No, I've never been a follower. I've always been a leader. I've always been a leader, bro. You know what I mean? And that's just not the case for everybody. So if you pay attention, when it comes to standing on business, a lot of these niggas get cold feet, bro. That's a fact. But yeah, like I said, we're not gonna get into too much of that. But as far as Buddy, pertaining Buddy, he know what time it is. You know, we ain't gotta go through the back and forth. I'm not with the trolling or nothing like that. Keep it respectful, keep it PG-13. You know, he can keep pulling up over there with, you know, when he know there ain't nobody right there, or
Did Flacco make a recent one?
You know, the same parking lot by quick exit by the freeway and all that. You know, I'm not about to, yeah. You know, like I said, it's program, normally scheduled program.
Oh, Lush just dropped a new music
See how
video.
the story unfolds. There it is. There.
We're gonna have to listen to that for sure.
Man, listen. I'm gonna address this one time and one time. Listen, I'm gonna address this one time and one time only. Since everybody wanna run content on my name or flood my DMs or my comment section asking how can 4Extra stab me in the back like that, or how can 4Extras take a person's side who he hardly even know of his own flesh and blood, or, you know, basically commit the ultimate treason. That's a question I can't answer.
What is that background music? Like, what the hell they got that going on for?
You know, y'all gotta ask that man that. I'm not gonna get too deep into that and all that, but I will say about the situation is, a lot of people don't have morals and standards. You know, they'll sell their soul for anything, homie, and that's just the God's honest truth. You know, I've never been a follower. I've always been a leader. I've always been a leader, bro. You know what I mean? And that's just not the case for
It's
everybody.
fucked up because some people ain't trying to follow, Spody. Some people just ain't trying to follow.
So if you pay attention, when it comes to standing on business, a lot of these niggas get cold feet, bro. That's a fact. But yeah, like I said, we're not gonna get into too much of that. But as far as Buddy, pertaining Buddy, he know what time it is. You know, we ain't gotta go through the back and forth. I'm not with the trolling or nothing like that. Keep it respectful, keep it PG-13. You know, he can keep pulling up over there with, you know, when he know there ain't nobody right there, or
Yeah, this is probably where Flacco made the video from, was probably from this.
You know, the same parking.
But that's why I give Flacco a lot of fucking credit, because he can take something like this, make a good 15-minute video, and get his paper up. That's what I got to start doing. I got to start recording these and then cutting all these into clips is what I got to do. Top of the morning, Mr. E.
Out by quick exit by the freeway and all that. You know, I'm not about to, yeah. You know, like I said, it's program, normally scheduled programming, and we gonna see how the story unfolds. There it is there. Man, listen, I'm gonna address this one time and one time. Listen, I'm gonna address this one time and one time only, since everybody wanna run content on my name or flood my DMs or my comment section asking how can 4.
Yeah, we pretty much just read it. At least we got some kind of response from him, because everybody been waiting to hear what he got to say. All right, let's do this real quick. I gotta show Lushy some love, man. Shout out Lush One. Let's see what his music sounds like. Top of the no auto Dirk. Top of the morning. Yeah, Adam calls it podcasting. It's divide and conquer type shit, right?
First off to the homie C's, got you on the 3Gs. Matter of fact, I'ma make it feed, please believe. Last night kicking dope, saw my failures in a fever dream. Cried but didn't even scream.
Let me put a comment on this for Lush.
House music, you calling us gang? Nah, this a proud movement. Human subwoofer, keep the loud booming. Rocking hordes of zombies just to keep the crowd moving. They got me thinking I'm Big Daddy Kane. Had to re-up 3 times in only half a day. MacArthur Park magnet make the zombies gravitate. She on her knees on Alvarado like she has to pray. Raining cane, this a quiet storm, no Gladys Knight. Cartel raising king, got chicken strips, grab a bite. From that far side, but the Johnnies never passed me by. Fourth and Cochran got that cabbie for like half the price. That Monteca got
Lush,
that wasn't past
you ain't packing no straps, bro. You see?
From that far side, but the Johnnies never passed me by. Fourth and Cochran got that cabbie.
Look at Lushy trying to fucking show off the strap. It says shot by Messi right here, you see? I'm not sure who Messi is, but it does say shot by Messi right here.
For like half the price. That Monteca got milk that wasn't pasteurized. Got his sister high, I'm evil in the pastor's eyes. Zombie shepherd, now they tripping on my pasture size. Don't be turning down the fade, cause he passed your size. Poser spend his
I've never seen Lush with a strap on him.
The click popping, he clutching 40s, bitch, I'm be legit.
Maybe a strap on.
Flat tires, that boy need a fix. Take a trip in my mind.
Bro, look at that fucking guy.
Take with flat tires, that boy.
That's a gnarly ass Fetty lean right there if I ever seen one.
Need a fix, take a trip in my mind while I'm tripping on this evil Chris. Take his pen and slide that pension, let me get that shit. Learn lessons from the peasants that I got arrested with. This Fetty Wap toxic like scissor with fake breasts.
That looked like Lush right there doing the Fetty lean.
Negligence. Supermax is going too crazy. Free brick, free bear, and free my young life lazy. You'll get whacked 100 times when swerved out Nas. 3 balloons slung blue in the face, no Kershaw rock.
Is it MS-13, 18th Street, or someone else? What gang controls MacArthur Park? Is it MS-13, 18th Street, or someone else entirely?
Fucking the mayor, bro. Lush controls MacArthur Park. He's out there collecting taxes right now. That's probably what he's doing while he got the bag on him. He's walking around telling everybody, bro, chip in before you get chipped off.
It's darker than you think. Originally named Westlake Park in the 1880s, MacArthur Park was once a symbol of Los Angeles beauty. But by the 1980s, it had become a battleground. 18th Street Gang founded it.
Lush gonna fuck up and get himself pulled over trying to show the strap like that. Like, calm down with the strap, Lush. And it got the little red dot sight on the back. Is that a red dot sight or is that just a sight? And then it got the little the laser or the flashlight under the barrel. It's kind of all, you can't really see it that good though. Yeah, I mean, I like the wrapping and I like that, but showing the guns, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of that personally. And then, bro, look how dirty that alley is. You laying in that dirty ass alley, Lush. You fucking that's probably why he got sick on the pod yesterday. You see he got sick and his nose was running. It's probably from laying in this fucking alley. He probably caught something. He needs to go take a dewormer. You know, like what they give dogs or whatever. I hope Lush took a dewormer after laying on this alley floor. Like, oh God. That shit makes me want to just upchuck looking at him laying on it, man. All right, we had to do that for Lush, though, bro. Lush is my player partner. Y'all, did y'all say you want to watch this Flacco one? See what he got to say? I think we just covered it, but y'all want to watch it? Yeah, fuck, Mr. E. That, bro, yeah, that alley, ugh, God. All right, let's see what Big Flock got to say. It's funny. He reached out to me after he seen the shit in the Reddit that they're all posting about me getting let go. And then I always like to test people's temperature. Like, you want to reach out to me and be nosy and tell me all this, you fuck with me, stay in touch. But then when I hit back, I just want to check the temperature. I'm like, bro, I'm at like, at that point, I was like at 890 subs. I'm like, bro, if you want, do your boy a bone and shout me out so I can try to get to 1,000 subs. He didn't even answer me back. But you want to reach out to me and talk about what's going on. But then when I ask you to give a little player partner a shout out, you fucking don't even answer me back. Like, come on, bro. But that's what sometimes I'll just ask little shit just to check the temperature, just to see what you're going to say, you know? And he didn't even say shit. So I'm like, bro, I still fuck with you, Flock, but I see what time you're on now.
Bangers trying to bully people, trying to hate on people. He just shut it all down. All right, he just embarrassed them. And I want to applaud 4Extra because very seldomly do we see
That's probably what we wanted. Imagine if he sent me back the link to the course. I'll give you a shout out, but you got to buy this. I mean, bro, all you really got to do is just watch Flacco's videos. He doesn't really do too much that he can really teach you. Just watch his videos and, like, you know, Hip Hop Daily used to copy 1090 Jake's videos, fucking damn near word for word. If somebody wanted to be an asshole, you could just transcribe Flacco's videos, copy it word for word, and put out the same exact thing he was, and it would probably do all right. That's what a lot of people do, bro. Just transcribe a video, copy that shit word for word, and put it out there. I mean, it's kind of shady, but if you're not going to put your face out there, I mean, fuck, you'd even put your face out there if you want. But if you don't give a fuck, that's like a cheat code. And then after time practicing and doing that, you'll get better.
In the position of 4Extra, take the stances that he took. Or take this particular stance that he take that has left a lot of LA gangbangers embarrassed, not knowing where to go from here. So 4Extra stepped in when he felt like gangbangers were trying to bully this blogger by the name of DC Baby Draco, who's not from LA, who's a non-affiliate. He's not a part of any gangs, right? He just do hood vlogs, and gangbangers invite him to their hood. So
I don't know.
Baby Draco and 4Extra.
If any of y'all could please hit the thumbs up for me, that shit helps. Helps YouTube advertise it to more people.
They talk off camera. They're really cool. And they do vlogs routinely.
I'm going to set up. I was looking on Stream Elements. I'm going to set it up to where I could have it just pop in the chat every so often and ask y'all to do it. So I don't have to sit here and beg y'all.
Now, 4Extra has a cousin called Spodyface. Spodyface is also from the same hood as 4Extra. Spodyface just got released from prison. So when Baby Draco and 4Extra was building their relationship and doing work and doing vlogs after 4Extra left No Jumper, Spodyface was not around. So when Spodyface got out of jail, he began to notice Baby Draco and his work. And I don't know what he heard about it, who told him what about it, but he began to
I'm not picking up what you're putting down quick.
And because he disliked Baby Draco, he issued out a statement banning Baby Draco from coming back to their hood to film any content. The only problem with that is he didn't run it by.
Yeah, that's danger work, Mr. E. You do that shit, people are going to be on your bumper for sure.
That they do is primarily.
But most of these dudes film outside, and if you're from that area over there, you're going to see what the hell's going on. Like the other day, I don't know if you see that YouTube just for fun guys or whatever it is, and they like do all kinds of crazy shit. But I seen one angle of it, and I was like, bro, I know exactly where that is. And they tried to blur out the street signs and all that shit. And all you had to do is show me the intersection, and because I'm from the Valley, I know exactly where it is, bro. So I'm sure South Central ain't that big. So all these guys got to see is just one little part and be like, oh, I know exactly where that is.
In 4Extra's hood. So if you're banning Baby Draco from coming back to the hood to film content, you're essentially telling 4Extra he can't do content with Baby Draco.
DC Baby Draco, the gig is up, homie.
We seen all this.
First been with your platform or try these young to start kids.
Second, we just do this because it.
The activists. That's
We just gotta hear Flacco's commentary,
bro.
I hate when gangbangers do this because it doesn't make sense at all, not one bit. Think about it for a second. Where do this train of logic leads us? Nowhere, because it doesn't make sense. Okay, you don't blame the people who are on camera saying things they shouldn't be saying, but you're now gonna blame the cameraman for pulling up and recording them for saying these things when they asked them to record them. How does that make sense? It's not about peace at all. Trust me, Brad. This is textbook extortion. This is how LA works, all right? LA works, right? The economy of gangbanging in LA is able to thrive because they latch on to non-affiliates when they come to LA. So if you're a non-affiliate with some motion and you don't have a side, well, guess what, right? You're gonna run into it.
Flacco knows this from experience. Dude, that's probably why he's happy being out where the hell ever he is. So you don't have to worry about any of these LA politics. He can just make his videos about his opinion and not have to worry about any of them saying, I'm going to come see you.
Into some issues. One, you're going to have sides, gangs, trying to recruit you to be from there.
Yeah, I don't think he is either. I talked to him the other day, and yeah, I don't think he might pop in every once in a while, but I don't think he's going to. And he's killing it, bro. Like, imagine living in California, killing it. You're going to go, like we were saying earlier, like I was, you're going to go somewhere where you keep most of your money. And that's Texas, Florida, the red states for the most part is where you get to keep most of your bread, most your cheddums. Papa Do's. I've had a Papa Do's a few times in my life. The alligator nuggets. But Papa Do's is like, they got like Papa Do's Italian, right? Papa Do's Tex-Mex, Papa Do's, like, they got all different, Papa Do's got all different kind of food spots, right?
You joining their gang officially, but no, you're the non-affiliate. You're the lick, all right? You're the person who are dumb enough to come around thinking they're protecting you, and then you give them money. And if they can't leech upon you for some resources, you know what's next? They're going to start acting like Martin Luther Crip, all right? They're going to start acting like you're the worst of the worst.
Martin Luther Crip.
Environment, you're bad for gangbanging, you're bad for the city, and you.
Yeah, I had some of the best crawfish I ever had in my life was right there in Houston.
You got to be excommunicated because you don't want to be extorted and you don't want to pick sides. That's what's currently going on with DC Baby Draco.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When I was at No Jumper, I was being a little conservative a little bit. I was still getting my feet wet in this YouTube shit. Now that, bro, I ain't got to run into any of these guys or fucking some dude pop up that I don't even know has something to say, for sure I'm going to be more opinionated.
Right? He's a non-affiliate. He's out here doing his thing. He's winning. He's shining. He's doing it the right way. And because he don't want to pick a side, he don't want to, adopt beef. He don't want to choose. He want to mess with everybody. Now he's want to be excommunicated. Now they want to excommunicate him for not picking.
But I wonder why everybody just keeps overlooking the fucking paperwork that dude has, bro. It's just kind of crazy. And then 4Extra, the dude that's snitching on X4, has credits on fucking 4Extra's album on every song. So it seems to me that 4Extra's breaking all the rules, kinda. They kind of let white boys get away with a lot more than the black homies for some reason. I don't know why.
Aside, and to me, it's dumb because an active gangbanger to me can't be a peace advocate because you can't be the creator of the problem and then try to monetize the solution. In LA, being a peace advocate comes with some dollars. It's called the GRID program. You guys is not aware, okay? The city of LA gives about $42 million a year to gangbangers.
Are you throwing shots at Munchie about the GRID program, Flock?
Who can be peace advocates because they have influence in their particular hood. So what a GRID program is, right? If, for example, somebody comes to your particular neighborhood, an incident happened, the city realized your tensions is about to be risen, they call you because you have influence in your city.
But see, right here, this dude, Khaled Brooks, is the guy that's going to court to testify against X4. It's kind of crazy that 4 Extra, even though he don't get along with X4, that would still condone a guy that is going to court to testify against some dude that's from your hood. Like, that don't make sense to me. I feel like Spodyface should be mad about that shit too. But whatever, bro. You know how all these gangsters be, bro. They pick and choose. Goalpost always moves. It is what it is.
And you're able to broker peace among your people and stop something from happening, right? And calm tensions. So if the city is paying you thousands of dollars, right?
I wonder how much these grid program dudes get paid. Like, is it anything substantial? Like, is it worth it? Or is it just like crumbs? Like, are they getting like a stack a month? Are they getting like 5 stacks a month? Or are they getting 500 a month? Like, I wonder, maybe, let's Google. Let me see if I can Google some shit.
To offer a solution to a problem that you created, I think that's stupid. So no, I'm not buying this Martin Luther Crip, and not just for Spodyface, for all gangbangers in the city now pushing this Martin Luther Crip peace, Crip cuss. No, we're not buying that, bro. No, cut it out. You can't be an active gangbanger and a peace advocate. You gotta drop your flag from my perspective, bro. You gotta drop your flag and denounce your gang and denounce gangbanging before you can be out here trying to be Martin Luther Crip. All right?
Martin Luther Crip, man. This dude's comedy. But damn, look, bro. The pay for individuals involved in LA Grid Gang Reduction Youth Development Program varies by specific role, employer, partnering nonprofit, and experience level. Key pay ranges for common roles within the program include Grid Community Intervention Worker, generally pays between $27 and $28 per hour in summer 2024. The minimum salary for sanctioned interventionists who complete special training was raised to $60 grand annually, which is approximately $28.85 per hour. Grid Program Coordinator roles often pay between $28 and $30 per hour. Youth Squad, the estimated total pay range is $18 to $28 per hour with an average base salary of $22 an hour. So we'll just say Munchie's on the U Squad. That fool's getting $22 an hour. And like, is it a salary? So I'm sure you don't have to like clock in. It's probably just a salary. Salaries are influenced by specific job title, years of experience, and the organization that hires them, as the city partners with various nonprofits to implement the program. And I'm sure Munchie gets disability checks too, just for being blind. And then whatever he's scraping up in No Jumper, dude, fucking Munchie's probably doing pretty decent.
Malcolm Cuh. I'm sorry, right? I'm not being disrespectful, because again, I like Spodyface. I think he's good, right? I don't think he's evil. But this goes for all gangbangers, bro, right? This peace advocacy stuff, y'all own, cut it out, bro. You can't be Martin Luther Crip and Malcolm Cuh if you
Malcolm
out here
Cuh.
gangbanging actively. Now, Spodyface really pissed off 4 Extra when he told Baby Draco that he can't come back at all. Now, when you tell someone they can't come back to the hood, but 4 Extra brought them to the hood, from 4 Extra perspective, you're now trying to outrank him online. Because how does that look? 4 Extra brings someone to the hood and then you ban them. And then it never come back again.
Countless hours trying to talk to these kids, trying to do community.
Did you guys see in the Reddit where they went back to the DC Baby Draco video at the Big Sad concert when Spody told him, hey, turn that camera off?
Work, live it out here.
Let me pull it up.
DC Baby Draco pulled back up to the same community that Spody.
Oh, for sure, right? Munchie definitely got the experience.
Pulled up.
And he's like late 30s, I think.
Another vlog.
So he definitely been running around here.
4 Extra way of telling Spodyface, you don't run nothing over here, okay? I can bring whoever I want to bring up here, and he good. Now, 4 Extra did play it diplomatic in the vlog, but after the vlog, Spodyface will let it be known, even though 4 Extra was trying to play as if they're still cool, he will let it be known that him and 4 Extra is not cool anymore, and that 4 Extra sold his soul.
All this, they blown this proportion. For sure. And y'all ain't got no problem with each other.
We ain't got no beef, no problems with nothing.
Man, look, first I don't be getting into it, I don't be speaking, I don't be getting into dodging into bull.
For sure.
First I don't dodge into bunk shit.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying, bro? And y'all, you know, I don't speak on no other grown man, you get what I'm saying? That's my cousin I love, cuz. You get what I'm saying? On Vernon Avenue. You get what I'm saying?
y'all talk as grown men, cuz whatever y'all could misunderstanding, cuz whatever.
You see right here, this is the video I was talking about. Oh, where the fuck did it go? Oh yeah, this is it right here. So Spody been around him because this show was what, like a month ago?
Why you gotta come get us and then they go performing though? Austin, what are you waiting on?
See Spody eyeballing him.
Oh, hold on with the camera. Back.
See, he was like, hey, hold on with the camera. Yeah, no, that's the worst, man. When you fucking get something you got last time, you think it's going to be the same shit, Dante, and then it ends up being a little different. That's the worst, man. Where's the QC, man? Where's the quality control?
You get what I'm saying? Y'all come and sit down and y'all talk. You get what I'm saying? You ain't got no problem with cuz. You say you ain't did nothing cuz. You ain't got no problem with cuz. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's you cuz. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
And you put the set, you put all the homies all through Chris on the field. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So at the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? Whatever, if y'all trying to get content, whatever, you get what I'm saying? Y'all sit down and y'all talk. You get what I'm saying? On Vernon Avenue, you get what I'm saying? That's cuz.
We closer.
No, we
getting
you
each other.
feel me? I put you on camera and on camera. They not knowing. So I put you both, cuz. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
All right, we already watched this thing the other day.
So much is because 4Extra is himself. 4Extra would tell you he's not no reverend, he's not no peacemaker, bro. He's a 40 Crip and he's gonna die as a 40 Crip. That's his motto, and you gotta respect it. But the other people who are pushing peace, it's hard for us to look at you.
Imagine if the dispensary let you return some shit because you weren't satisfied. They'd probably be going out of business.
Us. How come y'all don't police your own? You see, we look at you guys a little crazy. When y'all go out of your way to try to police and play Guardian of the Galaxy when it comes to
Yeah, the way Adam just won't let 4Extra go is a little wild, huh?
Yo, there were 40 Crips, young 40 Crips, y'all little homies, who was on a live stream, slapped a non-affiliate, a civilian, a square, a buster, because he had on orange pants. Millions of people seen that clip. Made y'all community look terrible and bad. Because why y'all slapping the little homie, who a civilian, just because he had on orange pants?
You remember when that shit happened, when they ran down that dude and smacked him, and he was just like a square, nerdy-looking streamer?
Not gangbanging. Y'all slapped him and y'all violated. Where was the DP for those kids? Where was the put off for those kids? Where?
I mean, he definitely helped. I think 4Extra already had a little motion going, but Adam definitely helped. But even, bro, when 4Extra started coming, the first 1, 2 were cool, but I already seen it right away. I'm like, bro, unless 4Extra has some kind of growth and changes, like, like, you know, who cares? Smacking the table, all that. What Adam should have done with 4Extra is took him around, well, I don't know if he could leave the country, but take him around the states, take him to Miami, take him to Texas, take him to New York, take him traveling, take him places to eat, show him shit, and watch 4Extra evolve as a person. Because 4Extra pretty much just lives in the county jail or his bubble. Vernon to Fig, Crenshaw to Western, whatever the hell he says. That's his bubble. But if you would have took 4Extra outside that bubble and let him see America, I'm sure we would have seen 4Extra grow as a person emotionally, mentally. We would have seen a lot of change, I think. And I think that would have been classic content. Taking 4Extra on a plane, taking him to Art Basel, taking him to, you know, Nashville, taking him to Austin, South by. I think that would have been classic. And then you would have showed 4Extra there's more to life than just right here. And you got to respect and love where you come from. I get that. I ain't trying to take that away from them. But just show them that there's more out there in this world than just right here.
Where was the discipline for those kids? Where was it? There was none.
So if you can't police
Yeah, the hate he
your own,
has
don't
for
try to police
T-Rail
us.
is crazy too.
'Cause Baby
He's kind of
Draco
let
is
it
one
go
of
a little
ours,
bit though.
Right? He's one of us, right? He's a non-affiliate content creator. He's one of ours. We're not allowing y'all to police us if y'all can't police your own.
No, I don't gangbang, bro. No, I don't gangbang, bro. No, I thought you
Yeah, see, this is where they smacked that poor kid.
that one nigga from Salo that I seen on Instagram. Man, you got orange on too. I don't got Nah, I seen you on LA Hood page, bro. Wrong nigga.
You're not from Snowbird.
I don't gangbang.
You're not from
I
Snowbird.
don't gangbang.
You sure?
I don't gangbang.
You're not from Snowbird. You're not from Snowbird. No, you're not from Snowbird. You're not from Snowbird.
Yeah, we don't all niggas fuck Snowbird. Hold on.
He slapped us.
See, at least homeboy in the denim tears was like, bro, why are you doing that?
Bro, who slapped you?
Did you just get slapped?
I did.
You just got slapped?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm
I'm
so
good.
sorry.
Yeah, this is LA. I'm gonna make it out though. I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Oh my god.
See, watch, when he blows up and he's killing it and all them dudes are in the same place doing the same thing, maybe in the county jail, he'll be the one winning. And I'm sure this helped his whole channel go up. I'm not really sure who Jackie is, but all publicity is good publicity at some point, right? Yeah, if you would have smacked me, I would have fucking just pulled out the fucking blower with the switch and let it go, man. Fuck. I mean, obviously I ain't got one, but I would have felt that way.
I'm so sorry. What the
No, it's all good.
Hypocrites, bro. Hypocrites, man. Y'all little homies is
Oh, that's the girls' channel?
Civilians, non-affiliates, busters.
Well, fuck, then what'd that poor kid get out of it? It probably just helped that girl go up, huh? Look at Flacco right here. Sometimes how you pause on people is crazy.
Wearing a certain color. But y'all is on the internet tripping on cameramen, on content creators for pulling up and doing content. Where is the internet games at for y'all little homies, bro? We ain't see no videos. We ain't see y'all tripping on them. This is why we don't respect gangbangers, bro. Right? All that peace talk, to me, particularly, right? All that kumbaya, save the community, Malcolm X, right? Martin Luther Crip shit, all that bullshit, that right there is convenient and it's extortion. Y'all want to line y'all pockets up with paper the content creators is making. Y'all don't give a damn about peace. If y'all did, y'all be tripping on y'all little homies. I can go online right now and pull up countless of videos of little homies in LA, little gangbangers, terrorizing the community, terrorizing non-affiliates, terrorizing women.
Yeah, man, to change the community, it starts with the kids, bro. You got to teach the kids a new way, hope, educate them, show them there's a bunch of other ways, and then it takes the generation older than them to change the way and give back and help, man. Like, yeah, it's like, fuck, bro. You gotta help them. Like, that's what I always said, because in LAUSD, I'm sure most schools, they pay off the attendance, right? So if kids don't come to school or they have low attendance, then they don't want to give them money, which I figured, bro, you should give money to the school so they have after school programs, like a bunch of shit going on so kids want to stay at school, learn shit, do shit, be part of programs and all that, and that'll keep them out the street. But when you want to make the schools broke so they can't invest back into the kids, what do you expect to happen, bro? You gotta give the kids some kind of like hope and skills.
And children. Terror. Where's y'all attention for that at? We not seeing it. Don't trip on DC Baby Draco. Trip on y'all little homies, bro. This is why we hate you, man. This why people.
This gets Flacco worked up like a mofo though, huh?
Bro, when people think about the game makers in LA, bro, it's like it's a different level.
I mean, I don't think it's just LA. It's probably gang members in every major city, right? Like, you can't just single out Los Angeles out of all of them. It's probably all the major cities that got gang issues. I mean, fuck, probably the small towns too.
Of hatred and hostility, bro. Because y'all play too many games, yo. Yo, come on this internet acting and pretending like y'all Martin Luther Crip, where y'all not that, bro. Stop playing the games with us, man. Yo, all we ask for, like,
Just stop playing the games with us, bro. Like, stop using the peace talk to get in the pockets of content creators. Stop using the peace talk to get content creators to do things for you guys that, you know, y'all want them to do.
So is he referring to Spody Face here?
It's really that simple, bro. It's not about peace. The objective is control and manipulation. And this is the route they always take. Now, Spodyface got wind of 4Extra's response or his stance on his DC Baby Draco situation, and Spodyface isn't happy with 4Extra whatsoever. Right? Spodyface has been directly responding and indirectly responding back to 4Extra online.
Man, listen, I'm gonna address this one time and one time only, since everybody wanna run content on my name or flood my DMs or my comment section asking how can 4Extra stab me in the back like that, or how can 4Extras take a person's side who he hardly even know of his own flesh and blood, or, you know, basically commit the ultimate treason. That's a question I simply can't answer. You know, y'all gotta ask that man that. I'm not gonna get too deep into that and all that, but what I will say about the situation is a lot of people don't have morals and standards. You know, they'll sell their soul for anything, homie, and that's just the God's honest truth.
I know. I wonder how much DC Baby Draco paid him for that.
You know, I've never been a follower, I've always been a leader. I've always been a leader, bro. You know what I mean? And that's just not the case for everybody. So if you pay attention, when it comes to standing on business, a lot of these niggas get cold feet, bro. That's a fact. But yeah, like I said, we're not gonna get into too much of that. But as far as pertaining Buddy, he know what time it is. You know, we ain't gotta go through the back and forth. I'm not with the trolling or nothing like that. Keep it respectful, keep it PG-13. You know, he could keep pulling up over there with, you know, when he know there ain't nobody right there, or you know, the same parking lot by quick exit by the freeway and all that. You know, I'm not about to.
Is that like Asian writing in the background right there?
Program, normally scheduled programming, and we gonna see how the story unfolds. There it is there.
Spodyface followed this up with no surrender, no retreat. And when it comes to standing on all business, we never get cold feet. You see how that peace talk went out to standing on.
I wonder if he fixed it. Did you see the other one where he put organ, but it was like the organ from the body, not the state? He doesn't have it in here anymore. But yeah, the other day he put like California, Oregon, Washington, but the organ he put was ORGAN rather than OREGAN, or however the hell you spell organ. So I think it's like Oregon, right? Technically.
On all business, we never get cold feet. You see how that peace talk went out the window quick as heck, right? You see how it went from peace to now with no surrender, no retreat, right? It's program time. We're going to see how the story play out. Hey, listen, man, he coming over to that parking lot, but he not coming over where we... You see how the peace talk went from peace talk to now we on that fast? I don't know, man.
Well, from peace talk to pistol talk.
I'm not a gangbanger. I don't ever plan on ever going right to any hood in LA to do anything. But y'all let me know in the comments.
Yeah, Flacco's gonna sit in this room right here, this family room. I don't think it's a living room. It looks like a family room. It's like, bro, there's no room between the ottoman and the goddamn entertainment center. It's like this couch is all room. Or this room is all couch. It's a big ass couch, huh?
Comment section, man. What do you guys think, man?
Yeah, Flacco ain't coming back, bro. He ain't gonna try to sit down with any of these dudes, but he does got some points, man. Yeah, it's a big ass couch for that fucking small looking room. All right, what else should we cover? I mean, he should have just did fucking Ozempic, right? Dude, my wife's mom lost 70 pounds off that fucking Ozempic already. She told me yesterday. I was like, God damn. She wasn't too big, but dude, anyone losing 70 pounds, you're going to notice that shit. All right, let's do some Reddit scrolling. We got like an hour left. Unless there's anything else that y'all want me to look up that I've been slipping on and I missed. Lush, aka Stink Meaner. Just think if Lush is this dirty, his girl allows him to be this dirty. Him and his girl's apartment look like the way it looks. Just imagine. I've been to Lush's apartment. It's not dirty. It's actually pretty clean. Germ ain't playing no games.
Shut up and get up out my chats, bro. Like, you weirdo. You hopping up in my chats and trying.
But what these people don't get is y'all, the chat, are the ones that pretty much make all this shit go round. If it wasn't for y'all, the chat and the viewers, none of us would have anything going. I mean, I'm still small time, but, you know, Hefe does pretty good. And it's like you want to start talking shit about the chat and all that when y'all, imagine if one day your chat went on strike and they just didn't show up to a video. How would you be feeling then? You would be like, oh, bro, come back, please. I need you. I need you. But when people keep coming, I feel like a lot of people take it for granted, bro. Like me personally, I'm never going to take y'all for granted because I know I need y'all.
Try to tell me what I'm doing. You weird. All you dudes is weird. You weirdos hopping up in my chats trying to troll a man like a cold weirdo. You know what I'm saying? You don't get up on my chats.
Imagine if they all just went on strike one day.
Suck it. You know what I'm saying? I do.
Lush's rainbow from the... I wonder whose crib this is. They got the little Buddhist statue. Man, yeah, you got to put some respect on the chat's name, bro. If it wasn't for y'all, this shit wouldn't be going round. Lush is the white Orlando Brown, from the clothes to the drugs to the aura. I don't know why they posted it as a video when it just ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, this is funny, huh? It does look the same, even to like the writing down the leg. But this does got an all over print on it. But a lot of times these clothes, if the all over print ain't done right, that shit's more like polyester, nylon fucking type rather than pure cotton. And they all look like they're in detention with these stupid new desks. The Breakfast Club.
You at Hefe up at them Fed quarters, been up to
whatever.
Well, it's funny that you bring up a 6-0 member like Brig Baby because I've noticed that our boy Aunt Hefe has kind of been under fire. Allegations that he's not being very fair with his Crip critiques.
His coverage is skewed.
I mean, there was a story put out there over this last weekend, and some people were not so happy about it.
Some Crip agendas? Hefe? Say it ain't so, bro.
This is how goofy Cuz is. He'll go up there and talk to these white boys. Instead of telling them, I know what you're talking about. I'm going to put up on the homie at the Black Box. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we listened to it, Dante. Did you tap in after we listened to it? I played it a little bit ago. But I could finish off the stream with it, give Lushy another play.
He gonna sit here and discuss this cripping with these two corny, cracky, instead of talking through his keyword. This is crazy, man. This is content that we develop and created through our communications or miscommunications. It's crazy. He could be right here talking about this same shit.
Nigga that he was squabbling with no drawers on. Remember him?
And look what she talking about out of her mouth. First thing he want to think about is a man without no underwear. What? That's crazy. And that flesh-colored bump is still on that lip, ain't went nowhere.
The fuck? Wait, what?
You remember the nigga had a fade, had no drawers on?
No, I don't.
Y'all remember that I just shit. know about Gucci Mane smoking people.
It's funny. Lush got that hat from. It looks like the dude in like the Fat Albert that got that hat on.
How you say some goofy shit, they just look at you like you stupid. Goofball, you should have shut up. My niggas be just running their mouth like hoes, bro.
With no jaws on.
Spider-Loc be on everyone's bumper.
What's going on? I ain't even say cuz name. This nigga told me February 13, 2025, and let's quit this trolling, in front of Adam and about 20 some other people on the text message, let's play ball. He been running them dick suckers ever since with that flesh colored bump on there that ain't never went nowhere.
I guess there's a rumor
Who got the flesh-colored bump? What's he referring to?
that Four Leaf got stabbed behind them walls, and this was put out via Aunt Hefe.
Spider-Loc can't put me under fire. Spider-Loc can't put me under fire. What the fuck?
So now Spider-Loc is accusing Aunt Hefe of being a little
Spider-Loc trying to do views, Adam.
He let this white boy pump him up. Damn, I ain't never talked to a white boy about Aunt Hefe. I thought we was all trying to do views, and you are the one that don't care about nothing.
But what the checks say?
Don't throw that on me. That's us.
So I should not believe what he was saying about that.
Foley tried to video chat me yesterday.
Really?
Foley, I missed. That's what I'm saying. Being business that they don't even understand and don't even know. Foley tried to video chat me yesterday. Like I missed the call because I was asleep, but I was here. So
what they got to do with him getting stabbed?
He don't even know what he talking about. And like I said, that dude just wants some views, miserable, ain't got going on. And speaking on, he don't got no business speaking on. Like, you trying to ride these 40 dudes, dick. Like, bro, I reacted to something that one of his homies said. You feel me? And I just...
Which ain't your business. That's he say, she say, whole shit.
I mean, me personally, obviously, I'm not from South Central. I ain't from these gangs. But wouldn't you want to verify something happened before you made a video about it? I mean, I would. Or at least just come out saying, I don't know if it's true or not. This could be a rumor. Started off like that. But trying to be the first one to put some content out, whether it's true or not, is kind of a dangerous game. Because if you keep doing that, and then now you keep getting caught putting out wrong info, people are going to start, coming up with their own conclusion.
That was whole shit before you was born. Being from H-Way gangsters, repeating what a nigga from 40 said. About
that's a dangerous game, though, Dante.
That's whole shit, nigga. That ain't how you politic, nigga. That's how you get put in a blender, mixed up. Supposed to mind your business. Nigga, you ask anybody ever wore some blue chucks, nigga. You sound stupid as fuck talking to this white boy, trying to smut me. I had no idea you was coming out your body like this, queerdo.
Gave my opinion to it, so...
Some of these fucking words and phrases are fucking hilarious. Queerdo, like, oh my God, Martin Luther Crip, Malcolm Cuh, queerdo, like, man, these words they be using are wild. I mean, like, I agree with Wax says, the truth can never be considered disrespect. Like, I guess it can a little bit. But if you're talking about the truth and it happened, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But trying to make up false narratives just for views is a little wild, bro. I don't know. I don't support it.
Your opinion don't matter if it ain't none of your business, nigga. What the fuck you mean? That's neighborhood business.
What his title should have said is Ray Loc was wrong. You know
Ray Loc is he wrong. You wrong for repeating Ray Loc, nigga. Ray Loc ain't no content creator. I don't know Ray Loc. You a nigga I done spoke to over and over again. You a nigga I done made content with. You a nigga I done had disagreements with. You a nigga I done told was messy. You a nigga I told.
I know, it's like over time I want to try to grow away from reacting to all this kind of shit, but this is like all the stuff that was closest in my recent internet career, I guess, or whatever you want to say. So I guess I kind of get in the mix reacting to it. But yeah, over time, I want to like start to adapt and grow away and find other shit. Like once I start the trucking shit and I'm moving around the country, I think that'll definitely help me grow away from it, find other topics. And then once you see me touching down in different places, I think that'll be pretty interesting too.
600 was goofy right on these platforms. Now I'm miserable? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Saying like, but dude, that dude just wants some views, man. Like, dude's miserable, you know what I'm saying? Needs some weed money.
Yeah, Spider Loc, it's not our fault you suck, dude. Shut the f
that
up,
shit
dude.
out.
And it's like, why is Lush fucking piggybacking on it?
You want to smoke with Spider Loc? Are you trying to take Munchie's fade?
Nigga want a donation. Nigga want a donation. I'll cash up you a few dollars if it was that bad. Like a nigga just throw my name out there talking about I said this. Like, bro, you don't even know. Like,
I said what I said on Wax a long time ago about
what I don't know.
Spider Loc.
I mean, I see Spider Loc, he be working at the docks. Like, I think he's a longshoreman or something, bro. If you working at the pier, at the docks with the boats, that's some good bread. Top of the morning, Moose.
think they be knowing what's going on because like whoever be in their ear, whoever they be talking to, dudes don't even be knowing what the fuck going on for real. Like I said, dudes be too social.
If any of y'all can please hit the thumbs up for me if you haven't. That helps YouTube recognize I'm doing a good job.
This nigga, to social media, bro.
We all just trying to get a little something out of it.
This ain't the nigga that hopped out in the alley to go videotape some motherfucking graffiti fresh that before it dried off the wall. Talking about somebody to social media. I know this ain't the nigga that put himself in every possible street conversation that can take place in LA. He got something to say about it on social media. I know he ain't called nobody social media. He's sitting up at the Fed quarters talking to a nigga that did the homosexual April's Fool in some panties about some gangbanging trying to smut the Loc, the LOEC. Wow, that's crazy. I'm too social media. He ain't never the Hef Effect ain't never spoke on how his bosom buddy, goofy, stupid, corniest crip we ever seen, 600, let Asmo goofy ass make him step foot in Washington Park. And then how I displayed. Yeah, so that's your buddy.
I don't even know what the hell Spider Loc's talking about now.
Ways communicated, politics, and operate. He got the address and all that. So then,
where's this room? This looks like a... I don't know what kind of room he got set up right here.
it's no secret that he has developed this reputation of misfiring with facts. It seems as, not to me personally, but to the entire community, that he has this passion to be amongst the first. I think he said it on his last video, the first wave of local gangbang related information, and it has caused him to have to retract multiple statements. Then there are some that he just left out there that he hasn't retracted, like the 50 and 0, which Tiny Munchie himself told me was an exaggeration, which the dude who posted that went 50 and 0 has admitted it was an exaggeration. Here more recently, when 4X was in jail, some kind of conversation came up about somebody getting knocked out and violated. He went on his platform and shared that somebody from the E double had got violated in a similar fashion, which was untrue. I have yet to hear him do any clarification on that. However, I've always opened my door to have a conversation with a Keyway. Now I look up.
You're funny, Dante.
He told me he was going to pull up.
He does look like he's all about natural health, right?
If you change your mind or forgot, I'm just tapping in. He say, oh, I just been hella busy. Whoop-de-whoop. This has still been weeks to months ago, right? Oh, for sure, cuz. Bam, I left it alone. So here it is recently. He got it wrong on his platform. I don't understand why a nigga from A-Trade Gangster would be in 40 business, period.
I know, I went to at the corner, there's like a Mother Nature's Remedy store with all kinds of natural, like, supplements and shit, because I didn't want to, like, order the stupid detox shit online, that whatever. So I went to the little corner spot that's a natural remedy, and I spent like $150 on all kinds of natural shit. Man, let me tell you, that shit got my bowels moving, bro. I got the Byzantine clay. Bro, that shit's crazy, bro. I guess it goes through you and just grabs everything and takes it out of you. I got some liver cleanse. I got some kidney cleanse. That's what I got right here. I drink my coffee, and then I got my little powder cleanse, and then I got to take 2 pills in the morning, hour before I eat anything. I got to take 2 pills at night before I go to bed. The Benzontine clay, mix it in. Bro, let me tell you, this shit got my bowels moving, but hopefully this shit will get the THC out my system quicker than later. Because I just talked to my homie, bro, that it took him 120 days to piss clean. Top of the morning, Sev. Is that Sev? Or is that you just got the kind of like the same name as Sev? Because I feel like Sev be changing his name kind of often. Cat's Claw, is that another kind of supplement? Yeah, it's been 3 weeks today that I stopped, bro. So hopefully I can get under the 50 nanogram test. Oh, nice. Top of the morning, 7. So Cat Claw, that's like a detox supplement. Maybe I have to try that too. Trying to fucking get all this shit out of my system, bro. Oh, nice. Yeah, hopefully Dijon, we can run it back with Bo Jackman sometime in the future.
I just don't get where that makes sense. But especially reporting on a nigga that's on a bad yard and doing he say, she say. See, now since a kid, I was taught he say, she say.
Trying, bro. I'm trying to do everything I can to get this shit out of my system.
Involve himself trying to be the first. First, he trying to say, like, I hear his position now. Ray Loke is wrong. Ray Loke was wrong for speaking on it. Then for you to go further and try to get involved in some messy mess that ain't got nothing to do with your set, your hood, and then want to question my interest, talking about where I'm from. That's crazy. I guess he never heard it was from the 30s to the 40s to the 100s to the coasts. That's the 60s, 90s, and everything in between included. I guess he never heard that. I guess that's news. But when I put out this last video saying that
it's crazy how all these gangsters run straight to YouTube and the internet. And it's like every week we see a new gangster popping up on his phone from his cell talking shit. But I guess they're all just trying to get it out the mud, I guess. Like, what else could they really talk about, I guess, right? Like, I don't know. But I'm sure you could figure something out.
Possibility or requirement is to word my words. I'll be very...
I hit the sauna every day. After I get done with the stream, I go to the gym, do like 30, 40 minutes, like 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. And I do like 20 minutes weights because I ain't trying to really get big. And then after that, I do 20, 25 minutes in the sauna, plus all these fucking natural detox shit. I'm trying everything, bro. Trying everything because I pretty much finished the permit. I got the classroom hours. I just got to piss clean for the federal DOT test. And then after that, I can get the behind the wheel hours, take the test, and I'm good to go. So hopefully all this shit helps. If another week, if I fucking ain't pissing clean, I'm just gonna fucking start doing the water paprika fucking detox shit for a week and see if that can start eating the fat off my body. Cause as you could tell, I'm not really that big of a dude, so I ain't got that much fat for it all to be fucking absorbed into. Yeah, moonshine's crazy, bro. When I seen him make moonshine, because you can make Pruno. That's not that hard. I did a cycle, Dante, steroids. I got some pictures. I did a cycle, like a almost a year cycle, probably like 12 years ago, but I got some size on me. And then when I cycled off, I lost like fucking 35 pounds in like a month. And everybody was like, are you sick? What's wrong with you? And I'm like, I cycled off. And then pretty much I've been the same weight since then. But I got pretty yoked. But yeah, moonshine, bro, that shit's crazy. When I seen how they make it, because you can make the Pruno, and then you cook it off, and you put the stinger in there, and then you put the tube, and you put it through cold water, and then it just starts dripping out, And it's pretty much like Bacardi 151 is kind of what they're making because that's made from fruit. You know, you can make it from corn and you can make it from all the other different things, but Bacardi 151's made from fruit. Ah, damn, the gardener's here. If my dog starts barking, I'm gonna have to put him in the house real quick.
Careful in the words I choose. I didn't say, oh, this buster ass nigga, this weak ass nigga, this. I didn't say none of that. Cause got it wrong again, yet again. And the community is aware of the fact that he gets it wrong quite often. However,
yeah, fruit,
he sent me a
yeast, sugar, and then boil that shit off.
Like,
I mean, I've had some white lightning in my time. You could light the top of it and it'll burn. Pruno's a little nasty, bro, to be drinking. Like, it's all right, but I'd rather have some white lightning if I'm gonna drink for sure.
Something.
All right, we get the point. Fucking Spotted Oak. Man, you see him giving Lush a hard time for the snot booger yesterday? I know the footy got to be in here somewhere.
That's it. That's what you are. You was a wannabe gangster. A fucking wannabe. You had all the potential, Dre, but at the end of the...
It's funny. I the last Star show, the one with the white boy, like I've been trying to watch it, but the whole Power series just kind of lost me, man. I can't get into it anymore.
On the internet saying,
is there no plea deal or?
Oh, let's talk about the plea.
Negotiation.
There's no offer on the table for Alicia. This number, it literally came from social media. Somebody posted it.
Yeah, I was a Jim Beam guy, and then after Jim Beam, I went with the Jägermeister.
For her to accept or anything like.
Adam, you got to get off Lush dick and just let him cook sometimes. You being annoyed with Lush is way more annoying in itself, ironically. You have a tendency to suck the energy out of a room bone dry by being such a prison warden all day, man. Lay off for once. Yeah, he always be going hard on Lush for some reason, right? Like, gotta just let Lushy cook. But it feels like he always wants to tell Lush to shut the fuck up. Yeah, as much as Aunt Heffy always be looking down at his phone is a little wild.
Need a crackhead. It's just
He sucked that motherfucker right back in, right?
completely honest.
That's crazy, bro. Lush Day be getting clips though, huh?
Need a crackhead. It's just to be completely honest.
He should have just fucking snot boogered it out on the floor real quick and got that hoe out of there. That's comedy, bro. I mean, Badalchi's still out and about. I see him pop up every once in a while. Yeah, Lush definitely be getting used for the contizzy. I didn't even get a chance to watch it last night. I wonder if there's any clips on the fucking, on the No Jumper clips page. Let me look. That bottle and drugs got Lush standing up to Munchie.
I said, and they was the whole way they trying to guide the conversation.
Yeah, when I was there, I'd always look at Lush and be like wipe, so he would know to clear that shit out. That shit annoys the fuck out of me. I mean, I don't know if you don't drink enough water or what the case may be, but I would always be like, Lush, get that shit off of there, bro. That shit, I don't know. Bothers me.
You feel me? They wanted me to say this. Hey, this was the funniest shit. I wanted to point this anecdote out to you yesterday, but I forgot how funny this was. They was all, and shouts to the Apollo. Oh yeah,
Famous
you know.
Dex?
Oh yeah. I got my famous Dex cracking. You feel me?
At least Adam told him to clear it up. Because, yeah, that shit, that's like a pet peeve for me. It's like when you go out to eat with somebody and they eat with their mouth open. Oh, bro, that'll put me about over the edge, bro. I'll be like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, I can't oh, my God. Just thinking about it is annoying the hell out of me.
No, which was a big point of contention on the show. They like didn't want to pass me the blunt. No, if there's like a white boy that would say the N-word not in a racist way, you feel me? But say the N-word, it's not gonna be him.
You sure you ain't? Is that a toothpick?
Huh?
No, that's that.
Come on, cuz.
Is that a toothpick? These fools are dirty.
I thought he had a
So I be having the famous section. I talk, you feel me? Like I don't.
Yeah, Doc.
Oh, you see, yeah, I guess let me put these over here. Well, I guess maybe Adam's learning something. Adam turns down interview with Max B X that landed him in prison. If he's ever going to try to get a Max B interview, it would be smart not to interview the X first. Which one of these clips should we watch? Should we watch any of them? Which one you guys are interested in? Oh, let me fix my screen. My bad. Sometimes you gotta tell me I gotta move my screen over. Because when we watching the fucking Reddits and the Instagrams, I gotta move it over a little bit. Any of these you guys think we should watch? Yeah, you're right, Mister. Once Max B turns it down. I mean, if anything, that'd probably be worth a flight to New York, right? If Adam could book a few good interviews in New York and try to get Max B as one of them, even go film a vlog with him or something. I mean, imagine if he got French Montana on it too. That'd be a fucking good-ass vlog. That shit would probably go up. But you see how GQ did the first day out with Max B? That's smart. That's planning ahead. Which one of any of these look good? Y'all interested in any of these? I guess let's hear what Brick. You guys probably already watched what Brick Baby had to say, right? This one's pretty interesting.
We love you too, Lush, but it turns out you've got a bunch of new friends. The Apollo. And you was running your mouth with them over the weekend. Let's talk about it.
Oh yeah, let's talk about when I said top 5 and these off brands and top 5 no jumper hosts of all time, and these off brands over there was trying to get me to be like not have y'all in the top 5, and they was politicking super hard to make it so. I was saying T-Rail and AD, but I said here's my no jumper host.
Look,
fucking Lush, you're killing me, bro. I don't even want to watch this with your fucking shit in your fucking corner.
Started here, you feel me?
Hey,
so. I mean,
hey, here's my all-time top 5 no jumper hosts,
excluding
me.
It's your.
If you can, hit the like little thumbs up for me, please.
I said, Break Baby.
Please hit the like button.
Little house phone. You feel me? House phone. Yeah, I guess he big house phone now. Poetic Flacco, Munchie B, and y'all.
Do you see on BB Biggest Bros how they were making fun of Lush's music? Somebody clip it. I'm sure they probably made a clip. Man. Fuck. Which one is it on though? Was it probably last week? I know Lush needs to rhyme Tony Stark with MacArthur Park. Was it the No Jumper Reddit? Oh, yeah, here we go.
Listen. MacArthur Park after dark, swimming with sharks. I LARP in a lope.
Doing acid with Tony Stark in the back of the parking lot.
No, doing acid with Tony Stark in MacArthur Park. Watching the bums do the Fetty lean. Lush can't be mean.
I had an 8-ball budget, but a kilo was in my vision. I visioned the syphilis of business. Lush,
The
bro.
appendix of the
Lush is the
verses.
mayor of MacArthur Park, bro.
Mayor of the MacArthur Park, you see the difference. Stark, I might hit you with a
Lush got
The
syphilis
MacArthur
appendix.
Park, glass shards, spark and stark. Farts and carts of bitches overdosing
Listen at
in
the
large.
park. Leaning over.
Yeah, I wish it would have been a little longer on. Let's see what the fucking comments got to say. Carts and farts. Some of those shitty carts will give you farts. That was funny, bro. That guy right next to house phone, they're saying is Lush.
Stark, farts and carts of bitches overdosing.
Different Stark, I might hit you with a
I could see Lush showing up like this dude with the blue vest on. That could be Lushy for sure, right? If you just put a beard on this guy, that would maybe be Lush. House phone impression so accurate. I know this shirt hurt Lush sold it here because he really thought he was doing something. I don't think house phone was ain't. I mean, bro, it's all content, right? That's what we all chop it up to at the end of the day is it's just content. Lush taking notes. MacArthur Park glass shards getting sparked. MacArthur Park glass shards getting sparked. You see the flame in the dark. You see the flame in the dark when the MacArthur Park glass shards are getting sparked. Yeah, they're calling what the fucking dude's name at the end? Something with the R, right? I remember house phone also accurately hit the Jack Like Jess flow too. Who the fuck is Tony Stark again? I watched this second time. Holy shit. It's Iron Man, bro. Tony Stark is Iron Man. Will the real house phone please stand up? Will the real house phone please stand up? Yeah, I mean, let house phone live, bro. What another man does doesn't affect you. But that was crazy, bro. How fucking Adam interviewed that fucking person and then put it out. Like, that was dirty work, bro. And he was like, well, someone would have exposed it. Yeah, let them expose it, bro. You don't want to be the one fucking throwing your homie under the bus like that. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't say crazy, but fucking Lush definitely doing his thing, and it's pretty fire. Yeah, I was there. I think I might have even been the one in there switching, if I remember correctly. Maybe I wasn't. But yeah, I mean, if somebody put it out there, like even if that's your homie, bro, sometimes you just got to step back and let shit happen elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like do that talk and then like, oh, we're going to edit it out and we're going to bleep it out. Just crazy, bro. Like, why'd you even entertain it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know what the game plan was and what this person's goal was, like, let them shit do that elsewhere, bro. Mikey did all the editing and I guess just missed a couple spots or whatever. But even if they would have edited out his name the whole way, I'm sure people would have been able to piece that shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just dirty work, bro. Like, everything ain't content. If it's your homie and it's your friend, everything ain't content. And there's shit out there that Adam's like, don't talk about this, don't say that. So it's fine for you to feel that type of way, but it's not. And House Phone been around since the gate. House Phone was one of the main people at No Jumper that everybody liked and fucked with. And just gotta throw him under the bus like that is way out, bro. Like, when I seen that, I was like, oh, this fool will fucking throw anybody under the bus. Yeah, but Mikey slipped up on that one. Yeah, I would like, bro, you say whatever you want, like that person that was doing it, but you ain't doing it here, you know? Just crazy, bro, to throw your homie under the bus like that. Oh, yeah, see, this is what I was saying. Spider-Logue works at the docks. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty good-ass gig. Wonder what this means. Ant didn't look like he was feeling last night's podcast. Big upping a crack, meth, Adderall user is lame. Not a good message for anyone. What's he referring to on this one? All right, I'm pretty much running out of shit. I don't really know what else to go to. Oh, this is crazy. I've had this sitting here for a while. You see this fucking shit pop up? Trying to give people the Holy Spirit through some farts. Pastor who farts on the faces of his congregation to heal and cure them with God's power is going viral. You're probably going to be like one of those fucking... You're probably going to be like one of those, the Mormons, you know? Like where they have all the wives and shit, and they start telling you they're the bosses of everything. Pastor Chris Panoply of Sevenfold Holy Spirit Ministries has created a buzz online for his unorthodox method of healing people after a photo of him sitting on of the heads of people apparently farting on them went viral. According to the pastor, farting near the person's nostril is important so that the healing power can enter the body to do its work. It started with Master Jesus when he stepped on Peter. It is a demonstration of God's power, just like God made Adam go into a deep sleep. It is a similar thing. God did anything with his body of Adam while he was on the ground in deep sleep. Imagine if they put 22 behind each of these Adams. He was not feeling anything. The Bible doesn't say anything about Adam saying, God, you are hurting me, the pastor told the magazine Drum. Surprisingly, many people wait up to 2 months to meet him and get farted on. Oh my God, bro. I'm surprised this fool ain't selling farts online in jars. Some even collect his here we go. Some even collect his farts in containers. Pastor Panoply reacted to the criticism and said, I don't fart on people, I heal people. At this point, you believe this mess, you deserve to be farted on. Bless me, farter, for I have sinned. That's comedy. Bless me, farter, for I have been sinned. That shit got 80 replies. I'm a gaspel. Oh, fuck, bro. Internet's undefeated. Me say people do anything, I'ma name a Jesus Christ and done with this interwebs for today. Ah yes, conjunctivitis 316. Really turning the other cheek, isn't he? Bro, look at the pictures of this fucking guy. And it looks like he's like sitting on their head. Like, that fool got his nose and eyeballs up into that dude's ass cheeks. This is crazy, bro. What the fuck? I wonder if he eats like a bunch of beans or if he's like lactose intolerant, so he drinks a bunch of milk to make sure he got a bunch of farts to go around. Because somehow he has to build up the gas, right? Like, he had to eat something. Our Father who fart in heaven. Y'all keep playing with God. It ain't going to be funny later. It's the fact he's doing this wearing the same pants is what's disturbing to me, aside the disturbing tale in itself. Fartallusia. Yeah, bro, protein shakes fuck me up, man. Like, I can't do the protein shakes, bro. They'll fuck me up, bro. I'll be blowing gas all day. My body can't process it or whatever the case may be. It's going the same energy as the woman who printed a no ASL for the police. This is a very strange planet. Oh, plant-based protein? That doesn't do it? Yeah, I was just ordering whatever the fuck they had on Amazon. But fuck. Alright, I just hit 2.5 hours. The gardener just went in my backyard, so my dog's gonna go nuts. Oh, I wanted to ask y'all, should I go live tomorrow morning? You think y'all gonna be around tomorrow? Or should I tap out and come back Friday? Because I'll get on tomorrow morning if y'all gonna be free. But if y'all got Thanksgiving shit to do, then I'll probably just do Friday. But what do y'all think? Should I stream tomorrow morning? Or will all y'all be busy? I should have done a fucking poll in the chat when I started to ask y'all. I'm waiting to see what y'all gonna say, and then I'm gonna tap out. But should I stream tomorrow morning, or are y'all gonna be busy? Cooking all morning? Yeah. My wife does the cooking. But I could squeeze in a couple hours. But the problem is a lot of y'all are a couple hours ahead of me. So it'll be later in the day for y'all than it will be for me out here. You know, because it just turned 12 for me, or about to be 12. Most of y'all is probably 2 or 3 o'clock, which y'all probably gonna be busy. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give it a try and see if y'all busy, because I'll be free. So I might as well try to do a little something. Nice. Yeah, fuck it. I'll hop on here. Worst case, maybe listen to music or just chill, figure out something to do. But I like to keep my emotion going. I feel good at the end of the week when I get 5 days in. When I get like 3 days in, I start feeling like I'm slacking and I'm not holding up my end of the bargain. But I feel good when I get the 5 days in for sure. But all right, let me hop off here. Let me hit the gym, try to get this shit on my system. Yeah, fuck it. I'll be on tomorrow. We'll do a little something. All right. Oh, let me do my roll call. All right. I appreciate you, Tech. Appreciate you, Corey. Appreciate you, Mr. E. Appreciate you, Dante. Appreciate you, Moose Man. Appreciate you, B-Meds. Appreciate you, Seven. I'm trying not to forget anybody. Tech, did I get you, Tech? I think I did. Appreciate you. Quick, I appreciate you. No, and we're doing, appreciate you, No Auto Dirk. No, and tomorrow, let me know if any of y'all want to be mods. I'll start adding some of y'all's mods for show. I think we're doing pretty good now, so just, you know, we're getting traction. Appreciate you, Christian. Appreciate you, Snoop. I think I got all y'all. If you haven't, please hit the little thumbs up for me. Hit the like button. I noticed the views do way better after I get off when those likes are up. And I'm going to start making the thumbnails too. I think that'll help. Oh yeah, let me save this guy. I think this guy will probably do good in the fucking thumbnail. Farting on people. But, all right, I'm out of here. Let me go hit this gym. I'll fuck with y'all. I'll be on tomorrow. And if I don't see y'all tomorrow, I'll be on Friday for sure. All right, I'm out.